Welcome. Good to see. So this has been my day, in a nutshell.
I am dressed in black. Why? Because today, me and hopefully, and maybe some of you guys too, are gonna remember Andrew's beard.
Oh my God. I was like, where the hell is she going with this? Oh God almighty.
So I would like you to think about it, visualize it, think about previous times you have been here and you watched it, and just take a moment and think about the beard, because we had some good times. We had some good times together, and now we have skin. Looks good though. Looks good. Welcome here this Friday night, and welcome here to Push Studios Live. Hello, how are you? Hopefully you are fine.
I can't believe you did that.
And even if it has been a while, we still love seeing you. Hello and welcome here.
There. One at you.
Yes, I thinking of printing that out and putting it in our bedroom, like it's just so I can look at it time to time, just in case.
I can get the top off an old fur coat. Put it on.
Yeah, we should have saved it, so maybe I could cuddle with it at night. I don't know. That's actually is a good.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, I should have thought about it. Next time.
Oh my God, Andrew shaved.
Yeah. Who is this guy? That's right. Who is this guy sitting right beside me? I can barely recognize him. I barely recognized him today when I seen him among the crowd.
Well, we went both have done things, and you got her haircut as well.
Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, thanks to you, and thank you so much. Actually, a special shout out today, and no, it's not sponsored, to our amazing stylists in Concept Elite. And especially shout out to Devon. She was amazing with my hair and such a lovely girl. So thank you so much, and a special shout out, Concept Elite. Hello, thank you so much for styling my man here. He's handsome. He's beautiful. No, I'm beautiful. He's handsome. So thank you so much, guys. If you're in Montreal, check it out. It's not sponsored once again, but check it out. Really suggest going there. We loved it. We really enjoyed it. We're treated really well. So thank you so much.
Yes, definitely. They did a great job. Oh my God, I didn't know where she was going at first. When she said, I'm wearing black, then she go morning, I'm like, where's she going with this? Where's she going with this? Where's she going with this?
Well, this is not the first time. It's not like, it's always something, right?
Oh, it's always something, but I didn't know how far the something was. So,
the old guy on the bike says, good evening, and nice hear both of you. Well, thank you.
Rock Truck Rob, LMAO, lots of real estate for kiss marks.
Thank you. I never thought about that, but you're so right. So today is going to be an extra dosage of Lippy time.
Oh,
Lippy time. Yeah, Chiki is now mine. That's right. Yeah. Completely different person.
And we also have our new mood lighting up as well.
Who cares about the light? Now we want to see you from all the,
Oh my God, she's on a roll.
Yeah. Okay, speak about the light. Yeah, okay. We have a light.
Who has been saying to me for months, we need more light, 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 we need more light. Well, we have more light.
Yes.
Which is a good thing, I thought.
It is a great thing. Yeah, I just wanted to focus on you tonight, so.
Jesus.
But yes, we do have a light. Rock Trap Rob, you're not sorry. And you can't take it back. Well, you can retract it, but I already read it, so. Yeah.
Great to see all you guys in here. Sorry, guys, we've been yapping away. You guys are writing in here. BioLife, any New Year's goals?
Oh, are we talking about New Year's resolutions already? Oh my God.
Well, it's creeping up there.
Oh my God, I'm going to be anxious.
It's creeping up there. It really is. It's crazy, guys, when you think about it. Today, we're already the 6th of December. Terrifying, to be honest. Blinded by the light, Trump's Family Garden says,
You know what is more terrifying? That this is going to be a celebration or morning of the decade. The decade is going away. It's not just 2020 that's going to be there. It's the whole new decade, guys. So all your resolutions, it's not just for the new year. Surprise! Getting more anxious? You should be. It is for the next decade. And Andrew, of course, here is going to be showing off the wonderful lights that we have behind us. Some of them are really cool. Some of them make us look like ghosts, but it's okay. It's okay. We can work with them, we can play with them, and just have fun, isn't it? Oh, wow, this is very romantic. Very romantic. By the way, if you are a bride, please never ever choose that light in your reception.
It's making me think of every wedding.
Yeah, because it really makes your skin looks terrible. Just saying. Just as a wedding photographer, just FYI, this is what 99% of the wedding brides choose, and it's the worst light possible. So just FYI, first tip of the night today. Yeah, there you go. Who's a strange man next to me? I don't know. I wondered. I came here, set up, and I'm like, whoo! Wait, where did he go? What did you do with Andrew?
Where did Andrew go?
You know, now I will have to kiss this completely strange man. You know, I wasn't going to do that.
He's wrapped up like a douche. He's a rotter in the night. Oh my God. There's a skit from a Canadian comedy show. I'm going to look it up and try and find it and send it to you, where they have a whole skit based around getting the lyrics to that song wrong. Oh my God, it's great to see you, Jim. You always bring back the best memories. It's great to see you. Andrew, you shaved your beard. I miss it, Mysterious Shadow says.
Yeah, well, we went to Salon today. I had a little haircut to myself, by the way.
Looking very nice. Very nice. Welcome.
Very light. And Andrew got his style here as well in the Concept Elite. Go check it out if you're in Montreal. Really in good hands today. We spent there half the day today.
Yep. We did.
Yeah.
That's it.
It was unplanned, but it was a really nice day today together.
Found a very, very nice Pusa Studios. Perfect, buddy. Thank you so very much. Do appreciate it. And it was a classic shave with a straight razor, which was really nice. That's I haven't had it in a while. So, yeah, I know. He covered me up and he put blindfolds on you because for the lights up there.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, I didn't want to say what I was really starting to go through my head. I'm like, I'm really claustrophobic. So I pulled one eye and he's like, oh, well, okay, I'll just take it off. And it's like, thank God. I'm sitting here blindfolded. You got a straight blade going around my
I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't know. Like, so you know, every animal instinct I think is going against that, you know, exposing your neck area, knowing that there's something sharp going there. Like, I don't know how you guys do that. Like, it's such a...
Yeah, but look at women. Look at you guys with stuff around your eyes and that. I go into She watches those ASMR channels where they go to the salon and you try to go to bed at night, and she's like doing your eyes like that. She's going inside. Freaks the shit out of me every time. Every time. Worse than any horror movie I've ever seen. Worse. Much worse. 10 times worse. Yeah, see all that stuff that just freaks me right out.
I love that. I'm addicted.
Yeah, she does use it and fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm addicted. I can tell.
My life since Andrew tried getting waxed. Nope. Another point. I will give all the way.
Wow, that's a good idea. We can do a video about that.
No, I'm getting you that for Christmas. I'm getting you a Brazilian wax.
Okay, let's continue on. I didn't know they needed to know that, but I guess now you do. Oh, okay.
Hey, Drone Evolution, how are you?
And, oh my, video call and show is here. Dorito and the Launch Caber, go squirrels! Yes, everybody needs a squirrel.
Lucky Beach, you like that? All the women find it funny.
Except when you need a Brazilian wax, then no squirrels are left behind.
Dorito, the lunch car. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you. Andrew, yikes. It's Friday, guys. It is Creators Therapy. Yeah. It all goes tonight, so...
Welcome to the live, exactly.
Yeah, fasten your seatbelts, guys. Fasten your seatbelts. It's great to have you all in.
And BioLife says, those are expensive. And Andrew, don't ask how I know. There you go. A little bit of information that we didn't have to know about each other, but...
That's what
TMI.
Oh, my God.
Well, welcome. Yes, it is Friday. That means it is a little bit of everything. Highlights from the week, a little bit of games, a little bit of chat, and as you see, there's a lot of chat today.
Yes. What's up, Pete? Cooking with Corey, great to see you.
We just want to talk with you guys, just chat around, and that's what Fridays are for, is just kick your feet up and kind of relax and just go with the flow, so to say. No script, no nothing, as we have at the beginning of the weeks usually. Just enjoying this to talk with you in the chat more.
But if we happen to hit 100 in the chat, guys, so let's tweet out, get him in. If we hit 100, we'll have a little appearance from So there you go. So we'll see, guys, how that goes. In the meantime, we're going to be talking it up, hanging out with you folks. Everything goes tonight. That's what's so cool about Friday night here. Just doing it all together with you folks. Great to hang out. It's busy weeks, busy creators, doing things all week, and it's nice to have a bit of time just to kind of kick it up with you all. It is great to see you all. Don't forget, guys, please, to hit that like button and tweet it out. It helps immensely. And, guys, we are getting closer. We are getting closer, folks, to our 11K. We're a little over 30 to go. So if you have any friends,
what the paranormal
trips are
right
in
now?
the house. I've had to rejoin their channel. Guys, I rejoined 31 channels the other night. 31 of people I know. That's how bad it is. I literally went back into old streams and started going through people that I said, God, I haven't seen a video from them in a while, them for a while. That's how crazy it is. All right, Xenia, you're up.
But before I say that, I do agree that we need a little bit of fur in the winter there. It's cold, Craving Crochet. I agree.
I'm sure it's coming back. I'm sure. Oh. Now I know what fur you're talking about.
Super chat. How's it going? Cooking with Corey. How's it going? Super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much for that super sticker, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
you.
Corey. You're too good to us all the time, my friend. Hope you're doing fantastic.
And Andrew, although I do enjoy what the paranormal, I probably would want to see where are we at with our count.
They want to see our count? I don't understand. How much we're at?
Yeah. And the
have to do
Susie
what the
channel.
paranormal. I'm confused now by your statement. Oh,
The Susie channel.
always in code.
Hello.
Like I don't have enough to look at right here.
How is it in code? I said it's about the paranormal. I enjoy them, but I would rather see right now. I would want to see what our count
Andrew,
is.
the social blade is not ours in there. It would be so much better than the other 19 windows I got open with. But wives always love to make their husbands' lives just a tiny bit more confusing. That's right. It's a mission, it's a goal, and you just do it well. You just do it well. Man, Thailand, how are you? Great to see you, and much love to you, Ghost Pirate. Hope you're doing fantastic. That's what happened to me. The Artist Devil says, oh my God, Moto Carry, that was a mini Sub-pocalypse. Yes, there was a Sub-pocalypse. I actually like that name.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you for your understanding the trips, and it's crazy. And guys, that's why we tell you is more than ever, guys. Check out your old video. Check everywhere when you're in our streams, when you're in anybody else's streams, anybody else's videos. Look in the comments. If we have somebody up on the wheel or stuff like that, don't ever think, oh, I got them already. It is amazing how much YouTube has been unsubscribing us from each other. That's right, Smoking Joe's Pit. Yeah, I shaved. Most of that was November, like it grew.
Yes.
Pretty bushy.
Well, November is also Movember, which also supports the initiative for prostate cancer for men. So as part of that, Andrew wasn't shaving at all as well. So
yeah, it's good, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I like having more beard sometimes, but then it gets on it. There we go. There. Aww. What a freaking imprint. It looks like it was photoshopped. It's so thick.
you know, it's nothing.
Hey there,
better.
Happy Lux.
It's nothing better than fresh, shaven, smooth baby skin.
Oh, hang on. I
smooches.
just want to say thank you to my manhood for dropping by, and we hope to catch you soon. Thank you for coming. It was great having you, and hope to see you again in the future. Take care. Alrighty, guys. There you go.
Oh my God! Found it buried.
Perfect.
Found it buried. Put it in the chat, and we'll tell you.
Andrew wives have a PhD in confusion.
First of all, I thought I'm the only wife.
Oh my God! He means
Apparently, no, there's sisterhood now.
So awesome.
Also, I don't know what is PhD, so therefore no comments.
Oh my God, that is so awesome.
PhD confusion in what meaning?
PhD in confusion. They have a doctorate in confusion. The master's of confusion.
Yeah. Duh.
For example, sometimes it's the guy from Family Guy, the immigrant with a joke all the time.
Well, I was more.
It's funny because they talk about having a doctorate.
I was more confused about wives. Because I wonder, maybe in the mornings here you're going live with somebody else, Who knows?
Hey, bossy, how are you? It's been a while. Smooth, fresh, shaven skin is great to kiss.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. But she's a fan of beard. She wanted me to keep the beard.
Yeah, but a Rock Trag.
Hey there, Nerd of the North. How are you?
Yeah, Rock Trag. Rob, he gave me a great idea that I can put more kisses now around the face.
Yeah,
so now I'm getting excited, kind of.
He made up for it though by that PhD joke. That made up for all of it.
Well,
3 a.m. my friend. Yeah, that's early.
No shave November, much respect.
Or late, I should say.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Sorry, Xenia talking a lot, so I'm just trying to squeeze a word in edgewise. And I want to say hi to Happy Lux, because I've been trying to say hi to him as well for the last 5 minutes. So Happy Lux, all the way from Luxembourg, great to see you, And Nerd of the North, all the way from Norway, great to see you. Yeah, about the size.
Lucky Beach Slot says you guys are relationship goals. My boyfriend and I get a kick out of your banter. Well, hello to your boyfriend.
Oh, there's no shortage of banter. That I can guarantee. Well, sometimes it's a monologue, but nonetheless, It's there. How different? It definitely looks. It's defo better. Thank you, Susie X. Thank you, Susie X. I should say. Thank you so very much for that.
Well, if you missed the beginning, I was singing the Oda to the beard because I will miss it.
There you go. Yeah, we had a moment of silence for the beard.
Oh, jeez. Smoking Joel Sped Barbecue. Thank you so much. Oh, this is one of my favorites with a cape. Yes, guys, you are heroes without and with capes. Thank you so much for that. Super chat. Thank you. It can't be a super chat when it's silent.
I want to be sponsored by Tylenol.
Super
Barefoot Adventures, how are you? Great to see you. Look who is all cleaned up. Hi, Pusa team. How are you, Max Air 420? Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Oh, by the way, guys, yesterday, updates. We're still waiting on the second one. We got a letter through to YouTube. And they're looking into it. So yes, once again. And hang on one second. I want to share something with you. And because there's always some dumbass out there, I have pinned a comment that says, yes, we were trolled, botted like the last time, and we're waiting on an answer from YouTube. Well, we got the first round of this afternoon, and they put us through to the inner team, the what do they call it? What's the name?
Special team.
Special team. So we're waiting on information on that one now. So
yeah.
Nonetheless, we had a good turnout yesterday, but of course, not all of them were real.
Yeah, well, fortunately enough, we have been around here for a while and have been trolled for a while to know how and what to do. So we got in touch with YouTube right away while it was happening, which was very lucky for
I give full props to Xenia on that. I give full props to it because she did it right this time. She caught it right in the middle of when it was happening, and she went to their live support, which actually was working and sped up the process. So.
We do have a reference number with them already, so that was easier for them to right away know what we were talking about, and therefore also see on their back end what was going on during the live stream, because we got in touch with them during the live stream while it was happening. So, yeah.
And the Trips was asking what is botted. That means you see the number there, and that's been jumping around. It was at 8,600 today. Now it's at 7,982. So hopefully they're starting to look into it, and they're pulling away the false numbers. Basically, some jackass grabbed it and was putting up the numbers to make it look like there was a lot more people in there than there really was, which has been going around a lot of YouTube lately, unfortunately, as well. So, guys, I know we all have a lot of viewers, but if you notice your numbers spike quickly, and that can happen to videos as well. The old expression, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So if something goes crazy like that, and I understand our first instinct, and unfortunately I see it in some channel when it was happening, they're like, oh my God, I can't believe we're going. Take a moment and think about it. Does this make sense? Does this work with it? And if it's not, get in touch with your YouTube team. And once again, there's a very important reason why, guys, you should be monetized. Because some say I don't want to do it because I don't care about the money. There's another reason why. Is for help, access to a rep, all those things and those kind of things as well can be really helpful. So just saying, keep an eye out, be diligent for your channel.
Now, the good part about what was going on yesterday, that we got suggested in an amazing amount of pages yesterday, and therefore got some really nice, good subscribers as well that dropped by because, wow, all of a sudden we were suggested in their feed. So sometimes it can turn the other way, and that's Don't do it. You're actually doing us a favor by doing this. Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay.
Exactly. No, but it's true. It's true. Oh my God. So there you go, guys. There's the update on that. I'm thinking if there's anything else to mention to it. I don't believe so. Here, buy some makeup remover, Andrew. Lord God, I need the industrial size. I'm gonna have to get a truck in here. Thank you so much for the super chat, Smoke and Joe's. I appreciate it. And thank you for thinking.
And Suzax, you're so right. It's silly. People are treating this as social media now. It's madness. And that's exactly it. We have talked about that numerous times, that it is not a social media platform. YouTube has never been a social media platform. It is a video platform. It is media platform. It is not a social media like it is on Facebook or Twitter, and shouldn't be treated that way. When you start to confuse those both, it gets interesting, but also very confusing for a lot of people.
And the Trips was asking, so what's the negative impact of those inflated numbers? Sorry, no, that's no problem. The problem is, and this goes all the way through, guys, if anybody's buying likes or subscribers, all that stuff, or using a bot or whatever, here is the issue you're going to get with it. Here's what's going to be the downfall. All those are going to end up with IP addresses that most likely are not from Canada, US. They're going to end up from countries, and I'm not picking on anybody. This is a demographic. First of all, they're going to end up, let me go back for a second. Your advertisers are based all around the world, but they pay money depending on the demographic that they reach. And they pay more money for ads in the United States, Canada, then it's off to England and Australia are usually the top four. Definitely Canada and the States are number 1 and 2. And if you start getting those bots, they're usually IP addresses, so it makes it look like they're being watched from those countries. They're downgrading your CPM rate, because then you're getting a higher viewer rate from, say, I don't want to name off countries because I don't want to pick on them, but other countries. That lowers your value. As well as it's not very long watch time. It's there and gone. So that also hurts your demographic, because then in the algorithm's eyes, you're not considered as interesting. Too many people are going and leaving, unless they crack it and see that it is actually full botting, but that's not so easy sometimes. So that's the downfall. And remember that there's opportunities everywhere. You'd have to be a complete dunce looking through within 5 minutes. You can figure out yourself how to buy them, but remember what you're buying. Remember what you're buying. The same as if you're going to buy subscribers, remember what you're dealing with. They're not going to come and watch what you do. So you're actually shooting yourself in the foot by doing it. Because, okay, say you buy, 1,200 subscribers. Oh, look at me, I've grown by 1,200. Oh, that's great. But what happens in 2 months when they do a purge and pull the whole works away because they've been inactive the whole time? We watched the channel drop over 32,000 like that on the first purge that went on this winter. 32,000 like that. Just in the click of an eye, in 4 seconds it dropped. So that money wasn't very well spent. The same thing too, if you do that and you have, you're still only getting like 200 views on that. Even if you're buying that, it's not compensating for it. It's still looking worse than the algorithm. The algorithm is based on a point of how many people watch, yes, but how much people watch, the duration they watch, as well for advertising dollars for you to get more revenue to get to the location that they're in watching. So Traveling Clot brought up a really great example of that when we had him on. He said a lot of traveling channels, do you realize that they like to go and shoot in the Philippines? There's always these a lot of the travel channels always have a series that they're in the Philippines. The reason why is the Filipino people really enjoy watching foreigners in their own country, and they watch en masse. You get high numbers. They can get in the 3, 4, 5 million subscribers. But the watch time goes so far down, the value of that watch time goes so far down because the advertising dollar is so low in the Philippines, it actually brings down your rates awfully bad. So yes, you got the numbers from it, and yes, you can say, look, I had a video that had 5 million views onto it. But somebody that's gearing towards North America or England and Australia, etc., they can actually make more money sometimes on 50,000 views. So, he was saying that like he had to make a choice in his channel. Was it worth it going and getting those views up to get his channel going more? Or would it bring down his rate too badly and actually hurt it in the end? So there is a trade-off for everything. So, always proceed with caution. And I know some of those ones will say, No, we have real viewers. Well, how many real viewers do you think you're going to be able to afford properly? You know where they're coming from, which is going to be places where it brings down your rate. And like most other businesses, it's nothing new for a company to claim something and do the opposite. And a lot of times they're going to be using one of those bot programs as well. And you're getting absolutely zero for your value. So,
for example, both T-Series and PewDiePie is over 100 million subscribers. Well, most likely, PewDiePie is earning more in ad revenue than T-Series are, although they are higher in their just because we're located and what's their biggest population of the audience is. So sometimes a channel with million subscribers actually earns less than the one with 25,000 subscribers, and exactly for the reasons that Andrew just mentioned.
So. Jenny Reline, you guys have a good night. I can't stay long. The talk, though, I learned a little, and I like learning, so that's cool, but I hope you guys have a good night. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming by and check us out. It's great to have you in here. I got your channel here to the side.
Thank you so much.
Let me see here.
We're here 6 times a week, so always can drop by. Thank you.
Now I know who it is. Oh, God, you don't have a wrench? I thought you were here. Here, hang on. I want to give you your wrench. There you go. Yeah, because I'm already subscribed to you and everything. I thought, there, all fixed. All better. Sorry about that. I didn't click in at first. So,
Tammy Jackson, thank you so much. We got a question from Founder Buried.
Sure.
Who asked, well, they are thinking, they were doing live streams, and now they're thinking of going for 95% of the content being videos, yet to leave once or twice a week a live stream. Will it hurt their channel? The question was.
I always, like I say, I use Farmall Fanatic as it was a great example to watch him because he had a pretty successful live stream, but also does well with these videos. And I think he was right at the breaking point at 4 a month, of live streams. And even that, I would probably put them to bi-weekly. I don't think I would go much higher than that if you have them. And I would keep them very closely related to the topic that you do for your channel. And I'm just on generalized for everybody. It really creeps in on your channel really quickly, and it doesn't take much, it seems like, to start causing problems for your views on your uploads. I would really, really keep them to a minimum. Oh, exactly. Farmall is Austin Watchdraw. Exactly. Farmall put on a fantastic show, and that's why he was such a good case study, because he kept uploading the whole time he was doing it. He actually dipped a little bit, but then got it up, and he was uploading more than he was live streaming. And he was doing maybe 1 to 2 a week uploads, and then a live stream at the end. And it seemed like he was right at the breaking point, and he's fine with it. Him and I have talked about this many times. And actually, his views have gone up since he stopped live streaming. I mean, his channel is doing even better on the views. Lady in the Woods, how are you? What a sweetheart. Oh. I love listening to you. You're that perfect channel at night when I'm working here. You got that soothing voice, kind of like you like with ASMR.
Yeah.
Lady in the Woods' voice is like that.
Yeah, look at Mitten Dad, who now is outdoors with Eric. He, in fact, was doing a mix of live streams and videos as well, as he was reviewing different things. And now he totally went into the outdoors realm, and he is killing it. Like, with hundreds of thousands of views on his videos, although he's, I think, at 12,000 subscribers right now. Because he's not live streaming. He is super niched right now. He is about trespassers, about, checking out the woods around the area, around him, and so on. Super niched, no live streams, and it's so working for him.
I got to answer viewed this. Oh, look at Andrew. He looks 25 years younger. Good evening, Pusa Studios. Hope you're both well. I enjoy high fives and pudding. Carry on. I always love when Tony's in there. It was great to see. What a fantastic guy and an awesome channel, guys. You really got to check him out. Want to learn about YouTubers? And if you're nice and you don't ask and he's really interested, you might end up as a feature on his as well. And that's a really great service. Elite Fitness, how are you? Great to see you. And Sam Hayden's in the house. How are you tonight, Sam? Great to see you. Daily Life and Nature, how are you? Very good running egg. Very good running egg. My hubby sometimes mentions you guys about your tips, guidelines, info. Send people over. We all come.
Thank you so much.
So Suzex is the hubby of running egg. Did I read that properly?
Well, that's what I was wondering. I'm not sure.
I'm wondering. Did I read that right? Uploads is what I'm worried about. Videos seem not to get pushed.
It's not gonna at first.
Yep.
You're gonna have to bite your tongue and just keep on rolling them out till it reaches that threshold. Because right now, your past live streams, whatever you were doing before, it's pulling you back like a gravity. So you'll have to like push it like a rocket, trying to get it out in the sky. Just keep on doing it.
That's a good analogy.
Well, but it's true,
Yeah.
because it is going to be discouraging by times,
It
because
is.
you're
It's
going to
not-
see it's going to be low, it's not going to go anywhere.
It's not for the soft-hearted,
pushing,
that's
yeah.
for sure. Oh my God Almighty, seriously.
Super sticker, super chat, super
I
sticker,
swear to
super
God,
chat, super
those
sticker,
two,
super chat. That's right.
they're like
It
giggling
is
children over
Unicorn
there.
Friday, and I'm gonna get my tiara here, or how's it called? Unicorn horn. Thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. Grant and Janet, hello.
Hashtag Xenia's getting horny, folks. There you go. Thank
We
you
are
for the
not
super
aging
chat.
restricting this one.
Greer family, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I figure I'd.
Can we
return
lie
the-
on the couch? Found free to laugh now says
Come on over.
you can
Yeah,
right there.
there you
but
go.
we will know.
Brian went fishing. How are you? Great to see you. Digging the new look, Andrew. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Where everybody knows your name, even the new guy. That's right, Stereo Spaceman. I like that. I like that a lot. Great to see all you guys in, by the way. It's Career Therapy, guys. We're on just to hang out with you guys, enjoy each other.
Mr. Spaceman, send this picture, yeah. Andrew appreciates the picture.
Oh my God, that is awesome. 2-3 a week of videos is a good start. Definitely, but make sure that you keep them interesting. Don't push yourself to the point that you're putting out stuff. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Alarm time, boss. He says, I missed the first one. Thank you. And I missed the alarm. Where's the alarm? I'm looking around. What's the alarm about? Let me know.
Super sticker, super chat, super chat. It Gets Real says, the title got me guessing, but I see now. Andrew got a haircut. Yes, who is this guy? Super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Cooking with Corey, thank you so much. Keep it up, you keep it up, we keep it up, we all keep it up. Thank you so much for that. Super sticker, super chat, thank you.
Such a nut.
Yesterday, at the end of the live stream.
Horns, please. You got it, Corey. You got it. Here you go. In honor of you, Corey. Voguing or what? Oh my God! Disabled Disney. You guys should record it and sell it to and sell it on iTunes. Yeah.
Well, I was asking if somebody can suggest to me how to do it, because I don't have iPhone. I don't know how iMusic, by the way, works right now. So I would definitely do that. I have a file ready to go. So tell me, where can I upload it?
Andrew looks different since he shaved. You find I look different since I shaved, Ethan? And this feels better now. There you go.
Well, you
it's
know
like
what?
S&M.
You see, the horn should only be saved for the wheel. It's like sacrilegious, But what do I know?
I like that drop. Put out good quality information videos. They can go viral for sure.
Yep.
And guys, one thing is all of you are pretty much niche channels. You have some sort of interest that you do on here. Take after, like Peter McKinnon gave great advice on that a long time ago, guys. People like short informational videos. 5 things that every model railroader should do. 5 things every seamstress must have before she goes out of the house. 5 things that every comedian needs before he goes on stage. Those things are killer. You take them and you just start making sure they've got catchy titles, great proper clickbait thumbnails, and get them into as many groups, as many vlog writers, anywhere you can get them where people love that stuff. It also does very well in your Facebook groups, because everybody loves that. Hey, 5 things. I bet you there's something that I forgot. There's something that I could do. Those are great things to do like that, really. Lady in the Woods, you take care of yourself. Always a pleasure to see you. Tons and tons and tons of love to you. My live stream this morning would have been better today if I had stopped filming the sunrise and put the camera on the San Francisco police arresting a guy next to me. Oh my God, for you to laugh
wow,
now.
yes, definitely. That's something.
That stuff can knock you right out of the park on that. Look, go search up anything. People are blood thieves. It's amazing what's out there and the tons of views that anything that goes wrong, anything that goes horrible, people want to see it. Sometimes even the news picks it up if it's a big enough thing, or on the lighter side of news, either way. There's all kinds of things like that. Definitely, yeah. As much as the sunrise is nice, yeah, I would have put to the side for that one. 5 whiskers left on Andrew's chin.
Yeah. Well, looks good though. Looks.
Oh, thank you, Suzak. That is so kind of you. I always send people to your videos. Thank you so very much. Appreciate that. Do appreciate the support. Terrell's artwork channel's in the house. Our very first blue wrench we ever had, folks. Terrell's artwork channel. And Train Man. What you think about the name Train Man? If you never heard that story, they were our first 2 mods, and then Train Man came in one day and said, "Oh, it's my birthday," and we said, "Oh, you heading out to the bars and that?" No, he was excited because he was turning how old?
10.
He was turning 10. 10.
Yeah.
So the name Train Man was a tad bit misleading into it, let's just say.
Yeah. Now since he moved back, blah blah blah, and he. It wouldn't have worked after January 1st. Now imagine that.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Can't feature him. That never happened.
Found it buried, yes, kind of in a way, but just have your patience, because you're gonna hit the point where you're gonna say, just let's get back with live streams in the middle, and don't do it when you feel like that. It's like brownies. You gotta take them out when you feel like they're almost ready, but not quite there.
But I gotta say something. We sound kind of double standard, us sitting here all about live streams, telling people that. We're not trying to knock people from doing live streams. If you feel it's in your blood and there's no way around it, either you're going to have to let it go or start a new channel that's just geared towards live streams, or the other one just to videos and do it like Gil Skills did. Your channel is based on the premise of how the algorithm sees it. It doesn't go video by video, upload by upload. Oh, this is an upload, we're going to market it this way. Oh, there's a video, we're going to upload this way. It's based on the whole package of what your channel's been doing. And the problem with that is with live streams, you go up very quickly, but you also go down very quickly because you need people more than the videos right away because you're live. You need an audience, but it doesn't have much longevity to it. Where a video won't go up so high, but it goes more on evergreen content on a slower climb, hoping that it gains traction. And that's what happens after a while. Your channel starts being marketed that way, and that's why your videos stop performing the way they should, because it's getting a fast rise but a very quick drop off as well. Sherry, awesome. How are you? And Two Real Geeks, great to see you both. The Aussie tourists as well.
The way to wean off your viewers too, because it is quite a difference in the viewership. Some people love live streams and some people love videos, and sometimes it doesn't crisscross. So you gotta talk to your viewers about it. That's one of the things. Also, I would suggest to throw in some of the premieres, especially when you have this transition period, which will let people who love live streams still be there because it has a chat, and yet will be able to attract more people that love videos and put your featured video there. Don't do all of them like that, but in that transition period, that will help to transform your viewership so it doesn't go away completely as well.
Wow, America is watching. Welcome. I'm just checking out your channel here. Very cool stuff.
Welcome here.
I'm always into that kind of stuff. So great to see you. Welcome. Great to have all you guys in here, folks. I hope you guys can hit that like button. It really does help out a lot. And we're also getting close to 11K, guys. We're getting there. We're about 30, a little over 30 away. So if you have any friends you think would like what we do, let them know. We'd love to meet them. I promise we'll treat them well. Wrenches and all. All that good stuff. So many great people in here, guys. It's great to have you all in. We're taking questions. It's Friday night, Creators Therapy. Just a little more of a relaxed show than we usually have. And we get enough in here, you never know. We'll spin the wheel. We do have it available. It's right here. Cocked and loaded. So there you go, guys. There you go. I'm wondering if our lighting's on stand because I haven't run the charger lines through it. I got to get another cable for it. So it's going to probably die out somewhere along the way, but we'll see how long it lasts. I have a feeling not the whole way. You both are amazing. You keep it real, say it is, and help win-win. Wow. That's probably the best thing that can be said to us. Can't thank you enough for that thing. You're really too kind, Suzak. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much for Disabled Disney for the link. I definitely will be checking that out. Thank you.
Creator Spotlight Show is in the house. How are you, buddy? Always fantastic to see you. Hope you're having a great one. Always a pleasure to have you in. Hope all is well tonight. LC Adventures as well. Evening to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. The shortest video I've ever recorded was 1 minute and 45 seconds. It's hard today, you know, like you get like Basic, what's his name? He's got over 10 million subscribers now, something Basic. I'm probably saying it now and not remembering it right. But it's just getting harder now with the changes to YouTube and the way videos are marketed for advertising. It is a challenge now to have short videos on here. You should consider also as a sideline looking at TikTok.
Yes.
You know?
Definitely.
How to Basic. Thank you so much, Nighthawk Warrior. Thank you so much. I can never get his channel right. I've only watched him for 5 years now. Thank you so much for that. Fantastic channel, and I feel bad for a channel like that because they get kind of caught. He gets kind of caught in the mess of it. I think what he does is so creative, amazing.
Creator Spotlight Show. Hello, how are you doing? Good evening. And thinking of doing lives to get my watch time up.
Be careful. Just be careful. Just be careful with that. I know, guys, it's a fast track to it, and it is. We can't sit here and lie. For a lot of people it is, but for a lot of people it isn't. And then you also end up with what we're talking about tonight, trying to get your channel back can really, really mess you up as well. Just proceed with caution. Like I said, because I never want to sound like we're discouraging people from doing lives. We're not. It's not that. It's the, hey, bait the hook, how are you? Yeah, we're having that conversation we were talking about. It's actually going on right now again, about using lives and stuff like that. Okay. Here's the issue, and we see this a lot. A lot of people do that. You know, they get frustrated with their videos. They don't feel they're growing as quick as again, and it is harder to get watch time with it. Yes, and I see channels telling people, "Oh, you want your watch time? Go live, go live." No, don't even think about it. Just go live. It's all like this gigantic plus with no downfall to it. There are huge downfalls. And I can think of lots of channels that aren't on here anymore that we've met in the last year and a half for the simple reason of doing that. They're no more. Walker fam, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Oh, thank you very much, Food Galore Mexico. I do appreciate it. It's nice to do, guys, and it's great. But remember, you can also communicate, because some people say, well, it's a great way to communicate with. You can also communicate by having premieres in your videos as well. That's another option, too. The thing is how a lot of them end up starting is, oh yeah, I'm going to talk about my channel. Well, it's not going to blow up right away. They do one or two. What they do, say it's, I don't know, it's stock car racing. So then it ends up becoming what? It becomes a networking channel because that's the way to get a bunch of people in. Not necessarily. And a lot do very poorly into it because it's a quick rise and then that drops off. And then you're left with this kind of channel in purgatory. And what do I do now? What do I do now? You know, now I got this channel. Well, I'm going to go back to videos. Well, as we're talking here, that's not so easy because now you can't get your channel jump started again. It's a lot of lives are easy, yes, turn on the camera and go per se. But to have any kind of a channel that goes anywhere, not so much.
Two Real Geek says, I'm not even going to lie. We're sick of doing lives. They are more work than editing. Yeah, and that's why sometimes when people who are like highly edited cinematic videos would say to us, well, that's not content what you're doing. You know, they're just doing live streams. It's like, okay, try doing yourself 6 times a week and see how you can pan out. Because yes, you can't edit anything out. Everything what you say or do is live. That's one thing. Yep. And second of all, there is tons of pre-production, tons of research, especially with interviews. Like that's why we're not doing them now, because tons of research and work beforehand that goes in it. So yes, videos require editing and all of that, but live streams also have a lot of work with them. So you can make it a content. It is a content if you make it like that. And that's why people come to the live streams that they enjoy, because it is a content, you know. The same as videos. I mean, videos can be awful too. It's not only live streams, you know.
Yes, Two Real Geeks. Makes a really great point. We also find if that we are like if they talk during the premiere versus the live, they get to show off their talent because you get to communicate with them. Plus, they're actually getting to see your content as well. That's a very, very good point. Nobody's ever brought that one up. That's a really good point. And let me say this for the record, because there's always somebody going to say something. Now they're going to say, "Oh, you see, Pusa doesn't want to compete with anybody, so they're putting down network streams."
No. Do it separate channel.
If you're doing better than us, it's up to us to step up our game or give it up. Exactly. That's as simple as that. Okay, it's on everybody on here. There's none of this. Oh, they're trying to. Everybody has the right to do what they want to do on here, and if it's not going as well, it's up to that person to either figure it out or change or walk away. There's only those three options, and the same for us. So if you want to do networking, like do networking till the cows come home. Just look at the track record of what happens to a lot of channels doing it. My personal opinion for us, what's been keeping us going is because of the way we bring in the information into it. Because that was the thing. We didn't want just a networking, and we didn't want it as a blasé informational live stream. That's what seems to have worked for us. And that's hard to do. Because once you go into it, it's not just turning on the camera and going. Now you got to start researching. Now you got to start reading up onto it. Now you have to start familiarizing yourself with everything that's new and looking for all the new edges that are coming out before everybody else gets to announce them. That's where it all takes a different turn. So I just wanted to say that before, and not that you're saying, but I know somebody somewhere is lurking in or something like that. No, look, Pusa Studios. They don't want anybody on. They want to all to themselves, you know. Oh, I haven't done it today. Pusa bot. That was our Pusa bot yesterday where we were getting botted. We claimed that we were bots as well. So there you go.
You see, the people's psychology work. Well, when they start on YouTube, they do maybe YouTube videos, and then they do. Forget y'all noticed me for the past 5 minutes, Scorpion.
Hey, sorry about that.
Oh, so sorry you were sick.
We've been yapping away. We do apologize for that.
So sorry you were sick though. I really hope you feel better.
Sorry for missing you once again. I know, guys, we've been talking a lot more than we usually do and not interacting as much. Sorry about that. But thank you so much for the super chat, and do hope you feel better really soon.
Yes, so sorry about that. I know last time we said the same thing, but that just unfortunately happens.
Bossy says, yep, massive rush to do hardcore lives to get watch hours. Once monetized, you don't see that channel again, as there's new uploaded videos, gets little views. Exactly. You can't just go back and say, oh, I got my hours, now we're back to normal. It don't work that way.
Yeah, it takes much more work than turning on the camera and shooting from the hip. Yeah, exactly. Maybe somebody can do it, but you know that what happens with channels and is like you start doing the videos, and then maybe some live streams, you see that payoff at the beginning is more, obviously, because of the different type of push, right? And then usually people in any situation in life, people don't want to give up things that they have already invested, right? So if they have done the videos, they don't want to give them up because, well, I have done the videos, I know how to do the videos, but I do also want to do live streams. So they start doing both because of the investment that they did with their videos already. And that's the mistake that happens. Like, don't be afraid to give up what you have already invested, not just in YouTube, but in life in general. Mm-hmm. Because that payoff, although it's scary, sometimes it's better because you step up, you make that plunge, and it works. It's just the simple, human psychology, how our brain works. We don't want to lose what we already invested.
So that's why, guys, there's nothing wrong with doing live. I bring up Gil Skills was a great example of it. He was going to get back in these videos. He was trying, and they were just not getting mileage. So in the end, he decided to have two channels. Now he has Gil Skills and Gil Skills Live. He has them divided up. Y'all always do this to me. Is it me or something? Oh my God! No,
I'm so sorry. It's not targeted or focused or personal.
We just said hi to somebody else that I haven't said hi to that's been in here for over 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, and I'm sorry.
Let's do the Rockstar welcome, guys. Let's do that because that's why I do it. So no, I don't want anybody to ever feel left out. So let's cover here. Hang on one sec. Alrighty, guys, I want to give a Rockstar welcome to Walker Fam. Unpin the House Records TV. We got Unique Sway in the house. The Trips are here, folks. The Creator Spotlight Show. The Astute Tourist. Terrell's Artwork Channel. Viewed This. We have Scorpion X1X, folks. We have Old Guy on a Bike. We have Sandra 2 Dimensional Paranormal Investigator. We have Octai Doggin in the house. We have Nighthawk Warrior. Life with T Will in the house. We have Kay Torres in the house. We have Jub Games. We have John Cook Jr. We have Jackie Spirit of Adventure. Jackie Hutter Food Reviews, our resident sweetie. Hand-paid jackpots. Graceful Spirit and Ray. Drops Family Garden. Daily Life and Nature, Cooking with Corey, Coloring Dad, Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel, Brian S., Bossy is in the house, as well as Bait the Hook. America is watching. Two Real Geeks. I see some also coming back and forth, guys. The list is jumping. So if I missed any of right now, guys, please highlight our name and say hi. Video Collins Show is in here as well. Cheers to you, buddy. Anybody else I missed, guys, please say hi so we can give you a big hello as well. We appreciate having you in. It's great to have you all here. Sorry, guys, we're just getting into the conversation, which is great. This is what we always love to do on here. Hello, how smooth, Andrew, LOL. Thank you. We do our best. We're not perfect at it, but we do try. Every day I'm hustling. Great to see you. Enjoyed my time in your panel. Sorry it was short. I never say that I'm going live. I hate when somebody does that. That's why I had to leave. But thank you so much for having me. You guys are an awesome group. Thank you kindly for the beautiful comment. I'm well, and I hope you're doing really well too. Oh, I'm lurking on comments. I do apologize. I've been doing this almost 2 years, mostly live streams. Look at my subscriber count, look at my views. I switched to videos only. Tell me if you think my videos are crap. Tell me if I'm likable. My God, Nomadic Bike, you're anything but. I should have brought you up as the example, actually, about 2 channels and that. I think you're getting better and better by the week. You really are honing in on how to tell your story, and that is the honest God's truth. I really think you're finding your voice on here. I find you've come so far just from last year. It is unbelievable. He's almost getting like those independent films. Like, I'm not trying to overboost you, not like you have a gigantic set or anything. But you have a style to it. You bring in, like I say, that kind of indie film from the 90s. You really have that look back, the time of like when Green Day and all them were really up and coming. You have a feel for that time. I really like it, and I think it's just getting better and better. You're getting more confidence and a better flow to your videos and stuff like that, and you're a lot more open. And I like that. I think you're doing great. Now it's time just getting more people to see it. Let's see. Sweetwater Diaries, how are you? Great to see you. Born a Racer, welcome. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Thanks for coming on with us. I appreciate it. Bring your wife in next time. Yeah, they all want to hear the Super Chat song. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't have much to bring to the table when it came to that one. That's for sure.
Jackie was here saying, "Oh my God, baby face." Yes, a new man here. And Two Real Geek says, also I find that no one even goes back to watch a live stream, so that becomes a waste of space on my channel for us. Our videos always have a replay value. Well, of course, your evergreen content especially is going to have a replay value forever, and it's going to be more in a long-term replay value. Live streams definitely gets less. We do have around 25% of the rewatch, which is pretty high for average. But usually you don't get so much, and we don't get it always. So yes, definitely it's more effort on the time being and moment.
Every day I'm hustling. Thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't need to do that. Tonight you were already too good to us. It was great hanging out with you guys, but thank you so much. And Grimes Finds is going to be starting a live show a couple weeks from now. Every day I'm hustling is going to be the first guest.
Oh, that is super awesome.
That
Love
is awesome.
Grimes Finds, yeah.
Oh, he is awesome. The live stream rewatch, it's a problem. It definitely is. It definitely is, Jim, for sure. It makes you bang your head against the wall sometimes, that's for sure. Swamp Picker, how are you? Great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing fantastic. Tamara, welcome. Great to see you in the house. Great to have you all in. Sherry, awesome. Sunset Travels. Hashtag Pusa Rocks. No, hashtag Sherry, awesome. Sunset Travel Rocks. Who helps us rock. You guys are the ones that make us look good. I got to bounce out. Oh, Corey, it is always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for everything you do for us, man. We really do appreciate it.
CSI Deacon is here with 7,300 views. And Mr. and Mrs. Smoocher Lips Faces. Yeah, now I even have more real estate to do the smooches as Rock Dropper upset.
So mental.
Yeah.
And Nomadic Bike says I make $6 a month. Yeah, it is. It's not easy. YouTube is not for the faint-hearted. That's for sure. And way more than I think a lot of us realize. Sometimes I wonder how many of us would actually be here had we known what it was going to be like by times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Your lives are worth rewatching for the tips and knowledge. Thank you so much, Brian Went Fishing. That is kind of you.
Thank you.
Thank you
you
for
so
that.
much. And Expedition Greg, hello. We always try to give value, and sometimes better, sometimes worse. But again, it's not only on YouTube, anywhere in business, in relationships. It has to be some kind of value that you're putting out there for that other person or viewer, for them to wanting to have to come and spend their time. Because time is valuable nowadays, and with so many stimulations out there, so many videos, so many things going on. It's so precious that people like you come and watch us at this very moment, or even more, rewatch the live stream that has already been there. So you want to give that value. You want them to be appreciative, for what they get back for investing their time.
I want to do one more sticker, but the lips to the forehead right in the middle. Oh my God, they're getting specific. It's starting to be like those.
Well, we do have a lippy time. Lippy time. Your chicky is not mine. The song is provided by the meme man. So.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We didn't. Oh my God.
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Cooking with Corey. Thank you so much for that super
really
sticker, super chat. Thanks for being you. And yes, lippy time.
Jesus, I'm so terrified right now. I didn't think. Oh God. I thank you for the super chat amount, and I'm like, oh God, this is gonna get really bad. Like really, really bad. This is gonna get her all. Well. Just get it over with. What a psychopath. Remember that scene in Misery where she puts on the makeup? Thank you, yes, on my lip.
There you go. Jesus. Now the Friday can begin!
Yeah! Circus freak.
Oh.
You're so mental.
Well.
Always gotta go too far.
Yeah.
I want to scratch my head, but I don't want makeup all over me. I don't even know where I can touch myself anymore.
No touching yourself. Okay.
I set myself up. I knew right away. I was like, yeah, if she's not saying it, I'm saying it.
Lippy is mine. Your chicky is all mine. Lippy time. Thank you so much for the song, the meme man, and LNG for the lippy time. LNG assassin for the lippy time, my dear.
He's getting maxi lippage. Oh, it's fantastic, Corey. I'm glad you're happy. Hey there, Oz. How are you? It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hug. Oh my God.
It's in Twitch.
Oh, that kissing puffed you out. Yeah, pretty much.
I think it suits you. I think it really suits your color scheme tonight. So.
Yeah, that ain't Twitch.
And you know what? And also we're matching now. We're matching. I'm gonna refresh because
you look lovely with all those lip prints. Well, thank you, Craven Crochet. That's what every man wants to look lovely. That's what we're searching for at the end of the day is lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is my imprint lipstick. This one is a good one for this. I was prepared tonight.
I was thinking more along the lines of Billy Madison. Steve on the lipstick. Yeah, about the size. It sounds like hubby was in a drive-by with chickens that weren't lipstick. Yeah. You'd think. Oh my God, yeah, that's drops. I was massacred. That's the word I was looking for.
And Creator Spotlight Show says nothing wrong with a little self-love, just not on the live stream. That's right. I agree. Oh, we so will have to age restrict this. Okay.
let's check the old coin and see where we're at. Let's see where we're at.
After everything we already talked about tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure all of it together has been leading us.
If it wouldn't affect our overall channel, we should actually age restrict Fridays altogether and just give it a all go.
Oh my God, we still there. Try this on for size. Look at that. All that talk and still green, but yet we say something about YouTube and bang, we're right into the yellow.
Yep.
Unbelievable. There you go.
The Astute Tourist, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, do appreciate that.
Always great to have you.
Gonna be here back on Sunday. A little bit more serious though, hopefully.
No, I don't want to promise it, but anyway. All right, guys, I can ask, after all that's been done, can I ask you guys to help me shake the world and hit that like button, folks, on the count of 3. Everybody that hasn't hit it, let's do it together, guys. Turn it from gray to blue. It really helps out a lot. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Hit it. Let's see, guys, if we can make that ground shake. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. It helps so much. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're getting ricochets. We're getting aftershock. Oh my God. That's maybe the lipstick going into my brain. I don't know, but either way. It could be that. But nonetheless, you guys are absolutely awesome. I can't believe how that worked. You guys are so awesome. I forget all the time. I forget all the time, guys. I'm horrible at it. I'm notorious for posting that thing about hit the like button in other people's chats, and it takes me 30 minutes to remember to do it for myself. Holding on to the lamp. See, Tamara felt it. Tamara felt it right there. That's what I'm talking about. What?
Holding on to lamps.
Oh, my jeez. And drop smooch the like button. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Oh my God.
And Suzex does, Janner, you're a better person than me. Jim says, I forgot too. That's why we always need to remind.
Yeah.
Honestly, here we're talking about tips and that tonight. Here's the honest to God truth. When we started, we didn't want to do it because we felt everybody was like, there was a couple channels really pandering to everybody. We were going to be the opposite of them, do everything opposite. We never asked. And it was 40 likes, 50 likes for 3 hours. We started asking people to do it, and in no time we were getting 300 likes plus. I know we don't want to be pushy. It's the same as like in your videos, like, a reminder to subscribe, a call to action. But it is important, guys. People just forget. People just don't think of it. And I've been watching this series of a British program. The guy's been cutting down that airplane, customers losing their shit onto it.
Oh, yeah.
And he put up in one part of them, because that made his channel fly off the mark. He said, I just want to take a moment to tell you guys that I've been looking, and only 2% of the people viewing this series is subscribing to my channel.
Oh, wow.
And he said the number back then. I said he thinks he was at 20,000. That was 6 months ago. Now he's at 216,000 or so. That's how important it is. He was getting views in 1,700,000, 1.3 million, and only 2% of those people were subscribing to his channel till he started the call to action.
That's crazy.
So it just puts it into clarity of how important it is to remind people. People aren't bad people. They've got tons in their mind, and when they're watching and running through, they're just not thinking about it. That's why it's our job as channel owners to do that, to remind people. No, we don't want to be doing it every second, but it does make a big difference. I usually remind people to thumb up, especially when I realize I forgot to hit the thumb. Exactly, and I'm notorious for it myself. They say you can't tickle yourself. The past 4 minutes have proved that wrong. Carry on. Tony is really busy tonight. He's got some hardcore stuff going on. And we're cheering him on every step of the way.
If you remove the helm, yeah, it does. I don't know.
I'm just going to pretend that she's in the electric chair or something like that.
Oh, you wish.
Yeah. Oh my God almighty.
CSI says if you remove the light bulb from that light, it makes a great helmet.
I read that. Then I see you put it on your head, and that's when I followed through.
Well, today I kind of do everything what they asked me to do. They asked me for the lippies on your face. I did it. They asked me for the helmet on my head. I did that.
I'm going to put a request in the channel. I'm going to put a request in the chat for something we want Xenian to do.
Now, speaking about likes, though, if you have noticed, a lot of bigger YouTubers have started doing the notion of asking their subscribers to subscribe at the beginning of their videos. And lots of bigger video makers actually have started to ask for likes, which means that likes are getting important. You gotta watch the bigger YouTubers, their patterns of work, how they are doing the things, to see what is changing and making a difference on YouTube. Lots of people like GMM, Tatty, those are ones that I watch, but I'm sure there's lots of other ones as well. All of a sudden started to say, click that like button, when they weren't that before. That means that it is getting important for analytics. So that's a hint for us smaller guys here to do the same thing, because it is important then for everybody.
Hey there, the Idahoan. How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. So many great people in here, guys. It's a pleasure to have you in here. I was just playing around with the light guy. Yeah, definitely. It definitely it does help. I usually ask for pasta at the beginning of my shows. It hasn't worked yet. Well, Jim, you have to. Maybe now that you're monetized, maybe you can find a way to crack that one and get it going and let us know. I don't eat pasta, actually. All truth be told, but that nonetheless, I will give my share to Xenia. Another thing I forgot to do is comment. I'm usually working and busy, and yes, and that I am horrible at. I'll be the first to say it. And I do I catch videos and I watch them. It's like, why didn't I just leave a comment? I was right there and I'm telling other people. So I put a call to action at the beginning and the end of my last video. Sherry Awesome Sunset Travel says.
What I'm trying to do is, and I'm not good at it, but I'm getting there. Because I do love listening to the videos. I'm not always watch it. So I do still save them, and they are still saved in your history. So in the evening, let's say, I go back to those videos and leave a comment like afterwards, like in a batch in them, because maybe I can't at the time when I'm watching it, I can't at the time when I'm listening to it, but I can actually purposely go back to the channel and leave a comment afterwards.
And it's absolutely invaluable to a channel, guys.
Oh, yes.
It makes such a difference, say everybody in here left a comment after on this live stream, even though you were here before. That shoots us way up in the algorithm's favor.
That never happens, guys.
Never happens, yeah.
We get so few comments on live streams, and that's again the difference between live stream and video, right? Because you got to pay attention to going back on purpose, and that's why we guys trying to provide value for you, to making timestamps on our educational videos, to providing more resources in the description. So when you do come back to leave a comment, you actually get even more value for that, So we hope that incentivizes you to put the comment there in our live streams.
Sky Pilot says, thanks for the help in getting me to my 4K milestone. Pusa, cheers. Appreciate it. You are so welcome. That is absolutely fantastic. Well done, my friend. Jim, Video Call-In Show says, pro tip, comment on videos with your main account. Whether you sub or not, it helps you.
Oh, of course.
Definitely.
That's breadcrumbs you're leaving all across.
And there's another tip, guys. When you're watching YouTube, say your kids take over and they want to watch stuff, or you're watching something like, watch with your other account. Mm-hmm. Don't watch with your main account. If you're a paranormal channel, you don't want to be watching everything else, because that affects how your recommendation goes. Use your other account for that. Our daughter sometimes gets on ours before we've changed it, and believe me, it does make a difference when she's watching for, it's running in the background for 6-8 hours. Everything that's not geared to where we go, it makes a big difference. So
well, yeah, and not only that, there is a pattern of who you watch and who watches you, how your videos get suggested, right? And if you go into your suggested videos, you actually can track which videos led to you. And if you go back to those channels, you can actually see once again how it all turns, it's all in one network. So it really is dependent. And the more there are value channels, right? So you want to comment on them so they come back, and it creates that pattern in algorithm, not for them to subscribe to you necessarily, but to have that walk from one door to another on YouTube. So YouTube starts suggesting it to them, to their viewers, to their friends of friends, so to say. Which exactly what happens. It's not only suggesting to the channel that you're commenting on, but to the subscribers of that channel as well. So that is very important.
God loves me. How are you? It's great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Wow, I think you look younger. Nomadic Vanman says thank you. I do appreciate it.
What happened to your face? Idokian says.
Yeah, I got trimmed. We actually both went out today. Xenia got her haircut as well. Looking fantastic, I might say.
Thank you.
Every day I'm hustling says, I'll have to change that on my TV. Most definitely. Have an account for that. That's not affected with everything else. That is a very good point. CSI Deacon says, I no longer care how many subscribers I get. I just like the amount of views, actually. Besides, many new subs just sub to be resub back, and when I don't, they unsub. Once again, I'm going to tell you right now, it's an utter myth. Most people do not unsub. If they were doing it for sub, they could care less until it's time they get full, and then they mass delete. You can go and look at your analytics. Go to your YouTube beta, go to the analytics, and you have your graph across. And right underneath it in the bottom left, you'll have see more. Click on that. You have all your options at the top, and about 7 over is subscriber source. and go and look on that, and you can set it the same way for the last 7 days, 28 days, 365, etc. And it's going to show you list by list of what accounts you have gained and what you've lost. And you're going to see a full breakdown in there. And that will help you put into perspective about how many are gone. YouTube is taking away actively closed accounts. If they're sub for sub, they don't care. When they tell you that they subscribe to you, they barely remember the first part of your name. Like, say it's Sky Pilot. They're lucky if they can remember SKYP and the @ sign enough just to get it started so they can put that name, gotcha. They're on to the next one. They couldn't care less until maybe they're all plugged up and then they do a mass delete of everything. But most times, if somebody unsubscribes from you, they got a beef with you. A really, really big beef with you. Because think about the times that you've unsubscribed from somebody. You know, that's a lot of work. You're pretty pissed off. You don't like something they did. They really got to you because it was a whole event to go and click on that button, unsubscribe. I know it doesn't sound like much, but think about it in the scheme of YouTube. And think about all that work with somebody that would be like sub for sub. They would have no interest of even remembering your name. They're not going to watch whatever you do. They're not coming back. They don't even remember your name. So they're already moved on to the next one. There's no... I know some people don't like me. Join the club. and that's a rewarding feeling on YouTube. It doesn't sound like it maybe. Think of the greatest TV shows of all time. Did not ever watch them. I liked Seinfeld. My father thought it was the dumbest thing that was ever created on television. Couldn't stand it. So did my parents. Both my parents, excuse me. Everybody in life, when we put ourselves out on here, we have to accept the fact that not everybody's going to like us. And that's a good thing, because if you're good with that, that means you know what you want to do on here, that you're good with where you are and what you need to do. We're all human, and there's a day that sometimes somebody's going to like really let you down and it hurts. I get that. But when we're on YouTube, we're here to entertain. Okay, I don't want to get too deep in this, and I think this is a topic for another show, but in short, you shouldn't be here to entertain a person. You're here to entertain the mass, and whether the mass is 10 people or 10,000 people or 10 million people, etc., etc., etc. I see that with channels messaging, hey, I noticed last night you weren't there at my live stream, why weren't you there, blah 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 blah, hey, that person's been like... We're not supposed to be doing that. We're supposed to be entertaining the masses. We're not here to take names and bets. If somebody's not watching me and they go to somebody else, well, I have to worry about the people that are coming to watch me. And I have to worry about finding new people who potentially will want to watch me. We don't want to focus on person to person to person, because you can't do that. And how are you ever going to grow if you're always worried about each individual's personal feelings about you and what you do here? You have to be good with the idea that not everybody's going to like you, no matter how great you get on here. You see all the biggest YouTubers here still get dislikes. There's some people that don't like what they do. There's some people that just hate what they do. But that's okay. Not everybody's for everybody. For me personally, I don't believe in wasting my time. If something's not for me, I'm not going to bother with it, because time is already valuable enough. And not that we're any great thing on YouTube. We're minuscule on YouTube. But we do have lives, we do have kids, so I choose to watch what I want to watch. Worry about the people that are watching you. Celebrate the ones that are there. Don't worry about the ones that didn't come. Don't worry about the ones that don't like what you do. Focus your energy on the ones that enjoy what you do. Let that fuel your passion for doing it. Because if you're doing that, you're putting more positive work into what you do, the more chance of more people who like what you do will find you. So, yeah, oh my goodness, Andrew has been attacked by a kissing monster. It's hard to have this kind of a talk right now when I have all this over my face, I suppose. But yeah, nonetheless. Oh, and David, the producer's in the house. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic, you and the missus. But just remember that, guys, please. People either love me or hate my guts, whatever. Exactly, drop. You have people that like you, and that's what you got to focus on too, and worry about that. I guess I just want everybody to just love everything I post, but that's not real. Unfortunately, not CSI Decon, but be proud of the fact that there's people that actually really do genuinely love what you do. I've been into live streams where they're like, yeah, hey, Bob, what's going on? Noticed you weren't in last night. Yeah. Well, I was your live stream yesterday. I mean, is that the way we talk to them? No. Focus on the people that are in there, enjoy what they do, that enjoy what you do, and let that fuel your passion. The day you come to the realization that everyone's going to like you is the most freeing day, because we all come in here wanting it. The first time we get a dislike, our heart sinks into our toes. How could this be? I mean, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? Should I even be on YouTube? Oh my God. And that's a normal feeling, and I'm not making fun of it. We all go through that. But then at some point we learn to accept it. Focus on who enjoys what you do, because that's going to attract more people who enjoy what you do. Please, Andrew, grow your perfect beard.
All right.
I miss it. I'll go back and watch it. Hey, Outdoors with Eric, how are you? Great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing fantastic.
I just was telling him that we actually were talking about him at the beginning of the live stream.
You're always a great example.
And that's the worst. The viewership ring is actually worse than subscriber ring. Everybody's always talking about sub, and it is wrong, and it is damaging your channel. But the view for view is actually even worse.
Yep.
Because when it stops, your channel dies. Because nobody else is watching except for those 10, 12 people that is always going in a network. It doesn't
grow. It's in a circle. You're not a channel, you're a book club.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
I mean, if that's what you want, that's a different thing. But if that's not what you're looking for, you are shooting yourself in the foot more than anything. And we have seen lots of channels that are so, against networking, against self-promotion, against all of the marketing stuff, but yet they do view for view, which is exactly what it is. You come to my live stream, I come to yours, and God forbid you don't come because, you're going to get in some deep trouble. Well, that's damaging channel even more, and you can see it all over the place, because that's not what YouTube is about. If you want a social media, go on Facebook, create a group, do it there. This is not the place. Or if you do it, then don't complain about it.
Do what you want to do. Somebody will like it and stick around. Definitely. Always get better. Don't completely ignore the audience. If you have an audience that follows you and they're starting to get turned off, it's time to react and do something. You've changed something. I bring up Travels with Bruce, a great example. He was on our show talking about it. Long story short, he used to get on, talk to everybody for a half hour, and then get into the travel news. And some of these folks that follow him said, listen, we love you. You're great. But we can't stay around. I don't want to listen to all of it. I don't have the time for it. I'm here to get the news from you and go. So he did a quick turnaround, and because travel, his audience is a bit older, what do they love? They love talking about the weather, their medication, and gas prices. So he comes on, hey everybody, how you doing? And I love Bruce, he's so animated, excited. Hey there everybody, welcome there. We're going to be talking about travel. What's the price of gas per gallon where you live? Oh, everybody gets to talk about gas prices. They type where they live, what their gas prices where they live. Alrighty guys, we're going to get in the news. Then he talks about all the news. Then after it's done, he goes back and starts mingling more with the audience. And it took him from 6,000 subscribers to 30-some thousand. That was the biggest change he made. He listened to his audience. So don't be stuck in a point where you won't listen, because your analytics don't lie. But make sure it's the analytics part that's dealing with the people who like what you do, not focusing on the people who don't like what you do. So that's kind of, always keep that in mind. That's very important. And like Xenia was saying, that's a great point with a while ago talking about the circle and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Organic analytics are key. Exactly, they are everything. They tell the whole story of your channel. It's either you want to listen to them or you don't. Just curious, which avatar is more noticeable? The
red one.
The red one.
Always.
Yep, red stands out. That's so.
I study analytics like crazy guy. Well, yes,
CSI,
and Outdoors with Derek, if you go to his channel, you're going to see how studying analytics pays off. Like, he turned his channel 180% and found it buried. I don't know if you're still here or you're at your supper time, but if you can hear this is an example that you should be looking at that I mentioned you about when we talked about live streams and changing the course of your channel is Outdoors with Derek. he wouldn't be able to do it without studying analytics, because he turned his channel completely, completely from night to day, from day to night, and not only in the realms of live streaming or video, but the content itself, and that wouldn't be possible without looking into analytics. Very deep look, not just subscribers, not just the view count, but actually what's behind it. So definitely that's somewhere you can go, for example, for that, and questions, I hope too, a little bit. So yeah.
Sorry guys, I was just looking something.
Don't forget to hit that like button, as we always do say and remind to you. If you can hit that like button and share it out, we do appreciate that. If you have any questions, just shoot it out. We're kind of just chatting today.
Exactly.
A little bit of a stress-free, just chatting with you guys in the chat.
My self-esteem is big enough to take a thumbs down. Just learn and ask them what.
Yeah, but again, if it is constructive criticism, that's great, and you always need
Can I jump in on that for a sec?
Yeah.
I agree with learning with the dislike. I get that part, but you know what? If you're gonna learn, most people care enough then to leave a decent comment of what they didn't like. That you can learn from. We've been huge advocates of getting rid of the dislike button. It's just become a troll toy. It's really non-reflective most times. Yes, in a certain part, but it's too easy to manipulate. YouTube is looking at the options, and if you notice on the new live, they show the likes, but they don't show the dislikes. You got to wait till later on. I have a feeling they're going to start phasing them out at some point. I figure they're on the trail to doing it, because there's less and less representation of them in the new studio in general. So I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. The most discouraging stat for me is viewers who don't use the notification bell. Yes, and unfortunately, yes. And it's getting worse, and YouTube is not only just like we talked about a while ago, but unsubscribing, but bells are also getting hit all the time as well. Those numbers are I'm almost wondering how accurate they are, because YouTube is messing with them so much, the algorithm is, so.
It actually, unless you want to really get that notification, don't ring it, because it also impacts your analytics.
Yep.
If you ring the bell, and then you just don't go to those videos or those live streams on a constant basis, it's gonna not notify you. That's one thing, and also it affects analytics too in the back end, because it's basically what it tells the algorithms: I don't like this anymore.
Yep.
Yes, I did ring the bell, but I don't want to watch it. Or if you always hit dismiss, the same thing. So all of these little bits and pieces come into play, when it matters.
Oh, you don't, Nomadic Bike. I love to have 9K thumbs down. Nope. The Linus Tech Tips, a year and a half ago, when Ryzen was coming with a new processor, they did a simulation. They took a current processor and disabled some of the cores to make it react like a new one. But on their thumbnail and their title, they claimed that they basically had the new one with them, which was awfully bad clickbait. And they paid the price for it. And they realized, they were thinking the same way too. Oh, interaction is interaction. No matter how many likes or dislikes, it doesn't matter. It did matter, and it didn't only hurt them for that video, but it took them about 5 to get back on track on the positive side. Mm-hmm. It's not as, it seems the threshold, and this is just estimation, don't hold me to it, this is not a guaranteed number, seems to be around up to 40% you can get away with. After that, it can start causing trouble. 40% ratio. And if you ever want to know your ratios, if you're getting more dislikes, use vidIQ. It is awesome for that. You see it right there automatically, your ratios. I'm from Ontario, Brampton. Mysterious Shadow says, yes, I don't understand the purpose of the dislike button. If you don't like it, don't click it. I say get rid of it. I do too as well.
Well, now almost a year ago, in January 2019, two Australian guys, Mark and Danny, they did a hashtag creators protest. Where they were prompting YouTube to get rid of dislikes, or at least to look at the use of it. And they actually did. 2 weeks later, the Creators Insider did a video when they talked about looking into a little bit more about why the dislikes are important. Are they important? Should they get rid of them, and so on? It never got touched afterwards. Like, they kind of forgot about that issue. But nevertheless, it was raised. It was addressed. So maybe they're doing something in the background. And as you said, in the new live, they don't show it right away now. So,
Kel Williamson, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see all of you guys in here. Such a pleasure hanging out with you, chatting with you tonight. This is exactly what Creators Therapy is all about, talking about everything going on. Oh, David's huge on MySpace. How do I turn that into YouTube viewers? There you go. Hey, I think might be a real huge resurgence in MySpace, so don't trash it. Don't get rid of it, you have it. It might work out fantastically in your favor, my friend. Thanks for helping out small channel. We're a small channel. Guys, there's channels that get multiple 30, 40,000 subscribers a day. We have no qualms about where we are. We don't have any disillusions about it. We are a tiny channel in the scheme of YouTube, guys. We do not live in that veil, but I mean, we're happy where we're going, and thanks to all you guys, never get it wrong. But yeah, we don't have anybody here who is monetized. We're all in the same boat, and I'm just saying monetized because then it's literally like 1 for 1. That would be the only difference.
Hike with Mike, how about get rid of the hearts, likes, and dislikes, and you like a video, just comment on it. Well, Instagram is getting rid of their likes. Actually, here in Canada, we have had it for a good part of the year already, and I see that in US and Australia, they are doing that as well. Twitter is rethinking of that policy as well. So it's getting there. It's getting there because it's not what is important. Too many people are striving for more likes, more, like all of that gets too much important than the actual focus of the channel or post or whatever it is.
It's just become like a dead process. It really has. And it's very easy to manipulate it, guys. Free botting channels that can drive the likes way up or way down. That's why we hit ours. Last year, we were getting hit at one point. For 10 days, we were getting 170 dislikes in 10 minutes. They were literally coming in batches of 20s. It's a pointless endeavor. YouTube is aware of that, and they were bringing in even more, as Xenia was saying, attention to it. And I have a feeling, by the way the new beta is laid out, the dislikes are starting to almost kind of fade into the background. If they're doing it there, hopefully it's going to reflect into our pages soon. It is. It's just become a troll's toy. It's not a true reflection of what the person's doing. The only cure for a bunch of dislikes is a wave of likes, unless you're a YouTube rewind. Yes, and I was enjoying your conversation last night. Great. You're always great, Jim. Video call-in show, guys. You got to check them out if you haven't already. I love listening to it. I always love your perspective. I really do. So a dislike just as good as a like? No. To a certain extent, it doesn't hurt you, but once it reaches it, like I say, estimatedly over 40% ratio of dislikes to likes, it can hurt your channel, and because it is still in the algorithm as part of the recommendations, even though they say it doesn't. And that's what Linus Tech has brought. Like, one of those famous videos. There's some of them out there that have 1.5 million dislikes and 400,000 likes, but that's changing, and they've seen it firsthand through it. And they're a big enough channel, a tech channel, and when they were getting, because they were kind of thrown back when it happened. They weren't ready for that, and you could even see it in the video. Like Linus, they were kind of shocked that it hit them as bad as they did. So they learned their lesson. They've never done that again. So it was something that made them think about what they're doing. Hey Shane, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. All right, guys, let's rock the world here. Let's just take a look, guys. All right, folks, anybody who has not hit the like button, guys, though, since they do still count at this point in time. If you guys can help us out, help us shake the world. On the count of 3, everybody check out, guys, and see if that button is gray. And sometimes YouTube will refresh your screen, you come back, it's gone. So you can just double check it. It helps us out immensely. If we can all hit that like button together. 1, 2, 3, hit it. Let's see if we can shake. No, wait. There we go. Now you go. There you go. Now one up. I want to be honest. There we go. You guys are awesome. If you haven't hit it, guys, hit that like button. I can feel the ground shaking. Oh my God, I can barely sit in my chair. It's getting crazy in here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you so very much. It does help out immensely, and I forget all the time. So that was just a one-time joke, but actually it really works, guys. I gotta say.
Well, yes, and then you couldn't get rid of it, so.
Because it helps. It works. Sorry.
Well, that helps. They wouldn't be giving super chats.
That works too.
Yeah.
That's right. We've learned the more we make a spectacle out of ourselves, the more it works. There we go. That's our big lesson of the night. God help us. Yeah. One more kiss read everywhere. Oh my God, Maxer, you're killing me. Like I said a while ago, do I not have enough already? Destination Chronicles, I was telling. Take away what they are doing. Take away what they are doing, they will stop. They can't take pleasure out of something they can't see. Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. We didn't hide ours because we were getting 2-3 dislikes. I could care less on that. It doesn't hurt whatsoever. It was once we got bought it, we had to deal with it. We were doing interviews at the time. We had a guest on. How do you think he feels the next morning when he has 195 dislikes onto it and 315 likes? I mean, it's awful. You can't do that to somebody. Nobody's going to even come on your damn channel. Well, that's what they were hoping for. Comments get spammed too. There is pre-canned script that can put worthless comments in there too. Definitely. Oh yeah, they can get manipulated for sure. There you go. I gave you the thumbs up. Thank you so much, CSI Decon. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hey Arthur, how are you? Great to see you.
There was a question from Sandra, and I sent you a picture on Facebook because it's going to be easier to show than for me to try to explain.
Okay.
About where to look for monetization hours on YouTube Studio Beta.
Oh, okay.
And they do have a new feature now. Well, it's a couple of weeks now already, but you can actually see the hours and not the minutes on your YouTube Studio Beta for monetization. And it has a neat, kind of like a counter ticker for it, where it actually shows how much you have, subscribers and watch hours and all of that. So it's super easy to find, super easy to see. So you don't have to worry about trying to, revert minutes to hours and so on. So there you go. You go to YouTube Studio Beta, and then on the left side you see monetization in red on your screen right now. And when you click on that, if you're not monetized, you're actually going to see this picture right there. That's going to show you subscribers and watch hours and how much you still have to go to get there.
Hey there, David, Bill Vlogs. Great to see you, buddy. D-Crack is in the house. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Hope you're doing fantastic. And Rice's Mukbang is in the house. Great to see you as well. Hope you're doing fantastic. And Brent Ariel's in the house. Are you breaking out, Andrew? There's a cream for that. Yeah, I got something going on. We'll call it that for sure. Good to see you, my friend. Hope so well. New haircut and lipstick. Yes, that's right, Arthur. Yeah, it was a real do day, that's for sure. Today I waved at a guy I did not like, and he looked puzzled. So I said to him, "You know what that was? It was 5 of these." Oh my God!
Oh my God!
It was a bouquet of them. Bivak, hey, how are you? Good to see you. All the way from Nepal. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see you in the house. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please do. It really does help us out for the time being until YouTube decides to do something else different with it. It really does help out a lot.
Good morning to Nepal, to Bibek. How are you? Saturday morning. I'm sure it's beautiful in Nepal right now.
Jackie, we know it's late for you. Thank you so much for coming in. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Is it true that you need the 4,000 hours of watch time to keep you on? No. Thank you. Good question. Once you're monetized, as long as your channel's active, you're good. You do not have to re-audition for it. You don't need to do the same each year. Once you're in, you're in. Heard that YouTube looks at likes and dislikes the same way, but dislike is reflected on the one sending it. YouTube looks at the person does not like that type.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Yes, in the part that they will start really recommending more stuff differently and not as much of that person, but it definitely can hurt your channel if you have enough dislikes, most certainly. You guys need to add Pusa Studios on Facebook. I'm a stalker there, LOL, Suzak says.
We do have Facebook.
Yep, we're up there.
We are everywhere. We're even on TikTok, although we're very bad in creating content.
I want to get more into TikTok. I do want to do some more on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's something I want to do.
By the way, if you want to check a really cool content on TikTok, you got to go and check the Creators Spotlight show there. Him and his wife are doing the most hilarious skits there, so check it out.
Drop is on a roll. Make sure you play the record I Want to Kiss You All Over tonight, Andrew.
Yeah, looks like a good night, judging by all the lipstick. I know, right? Yeah. So heartily welcome here in beautiful. Yeah, I wish.
I love that stereo.
Bibek, thank you so much for the invitation. I wish that would be definitely such an amazing experience for sure.
Stereo Space says, I love that indication for YouTube Studio Beta. The beta doesn't feel complete. Yeah, because it's not. LOL. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. View to a Grill. How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Looks like a good night judging by the lipstick. Well, it's not in all the right places, but yes, I'm covered in lipstick. I hope you guys top. I have you guys top fan too. You are awesome, Suzak. Thank you so very much. Nomadic bike. I want to kiss you all over and over again. Romantic night with lipstick, Mark. Yeah, it's something. It's something. That's for sure. We'll call it something. We're going to be doing changes probably to the studio this weekend as well, guys. Got in the rest of the parts last night. I think I'm almost done. So there you go, guys. That's where we're at. We bought a slider. So if you look here to the right, the big arm coming down with the camera mounted to it, that's a selfie stick that we modified to use it so we can bring the camera up and down. And what it's sitting on now is an actual slider used for the ones on tripods to bring your camera back and forth. So I modified that last night, so now we can move it left to right as well as up and down. And to the left of it, that thing just underneath of it, that's a blower fan that I bought. This really cool blower fan I never even knew existed. Nice size for it. With it looks like the big ones used in body shops, except of course on a much smaller scale. And Jim, you're gonna love this if you're still here, Video Collins Show. I wanted a dampener so it wouldn't vibrate all through the rest of the stand. So I use, of course, our old friend, cymbal muzzles. So I bought a couple of them. I had to cut one, I split it in half to make it thinner. So I put one at the end of the fan and one on the other side where it mounts on to dampen it out. The microphone. Now I have a microphone stand I'm going to be installing this weekend that mounts from the bottom, made by Vivo, the same one of these, and it lightly replicates the ones that are like $400 because I want a low profile one. Right beside, underneath the monitor in that corner, that box sticking out. Now that's also, that whole one arm holds the fan, the other one holds. This is a controller for OBS. That will be able to preset with customized icons so we can have it do different things for our show. Yeah, exactly, Jim. Hey, the price was right and they do the job, so I thought you would appreciate that. That's back from my drumming days, and I know you still play. And so I have the controller there, and then the mixer's underneath running off the arm, and the monitor, and up on top, that cylinder underneath the left light, that's a fan that I cut the handle off and repurposed and ran it through. It's a touch USB fan. And to the left of it here is, you see one rectangle, there's two of them. Those are the power bars for those lights. So I got a laptop holder and modified it to hold both of them so it would keep them out of the way and organized. And then the boom arm that's going up in the middle, we bought a light. It's the one that's cascading on us back now with the. It's dead. Yeah, that's what I thought. I got to run a cable.
The one
up
is
to
not cascading behind us.
That we used to have blue and that. That's. I got to run the C-type cable up this week. Well, actually, I got to order it and run that up so it runs all the time. And then we have our webcam up above for when we're doing interviews, and that can drop down as well. So yeah, that's. I think I covered it all. I think that's all of it.
I'm pretty sure you guys are going to have a super detailed view of that coming up at some point.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
And it's all thanks to you guys too. It's so we do try to put the support that you're giving us through super chats back to the channel, so we can provide a better quality audio and video value to our live stream. Since we are doing it 6 times a week, we want you to enjoy what you're watching. So thank you so much for helping us with that.
This is my latest find. This is made, like I say, this is going to be the mic arm. And this is a boom arm they use for like my monitors on the exact same one. But instead of the monitor arm at the end, they got a mic stand. And why I wanted this is because I wanted a low profile. This goes up and down. It will once I get it.
I want all the ladies get excited about this now because that's what Andrew expected me to do when I seen this. So please, get excited. I don't know.
All kinds of attachments can go on
no,
this.
I said, okay. And he's like, and that's it?
Yeah, I was a little let down. You should have been excited for me.
It looked like any other plastic metally thing. Like, okay, I'm happy for you.
Like I said, attachments.
Yeah.
Oh my God almighty. So that way the mic will be down lower now and not in my face anymore, blocking the keyboard, etc., etc. Because the only other ones low profile are basically $400, so that will be mounting on there as well. So LOL, it's shiny.
Storage Scavenger, hello, how are you?
Hey, good to see you. Welcome back, and as well as Benny Bass Fishing, great to see you as well. Great to see all you guys in here. Pleasure to have you. We're just chatting it up tonight, talking, guys. Neat gizmos, yes. It's been a long time coming, though. I've been wanting to do this since last year.
Yeah.
And guys, it's your super chat, so thank you so much, guys. We've been putting some aside to do this stuff and that. It is really, really appreciated.
Casper, hello. Yeah, the thing is huge. Yeah, and this also, somebody said in the chat, I forget who. I think it was Casper the other day, that this all setup looks like a dentist chair. Or octopus, I don't know. But it's coming along.
Or.
It's coming along. It has a lot of arms, that's for sure. I don't even know where goes what anymore. It's confusing, but that's okay. Because Andrew takes care of that, so. Yeah, Bibek, thank you so much. How is the weather? Oh,
it just started here as well.
Yeah, it actually was snowing today. It was snowing, beautifully snowing yesterday night. It's mild. It's around 0, -1, +1 in Celsius. So it's not like bad, but it is a little bit grayish. Yesterday was beautiful. Yesterday it was slow, beautiful snowflakes coming down, and then all the branches were covered in thick layer of snow. Like it looked like from the Christmas movie. It was beautiful.
Life with Domo, great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
And then thank you so much, Drops Family Garden. And I don't mind snow when it's not like super cold, which it can get, and it will in January. It actually has been really warm for now. It's been really warm. November was cold, but now in December it has been really warm comparably. But next week's supposed to be double digits, so don't go anywhere.
There's downtown Montreal right now, some different places around the area. Laurier Park, that's on the west side, Westmount. A lot of people don't realize that, but Montreal is an actual island. Our city is an island with one mountain onto it, and it's mountain. It's just enough to call itself a mountain. In the center of it, called Mount Royal. So there you go, guys. There's a little bit of what it looks like here tonight. Ooh, the St. Laurent one looks easier. It looks better.
Yeah, it looks pretty bare right now.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't have much snow really in the scheme of things. We just got it back a couple days ago, and it's wet snow, so that could be gone at any time. Mount Royal, that's it. Mount Royal, that's exactly what it's called.
We had more snow in the beginning of November than we have now. Like we had 2 feet of snow.
We thought we were going to be buried for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
When it started. It was like, oh my God, we're going to pay dearly.
Here.
Did I... Jim Apple's in the house. How are you, Jim?
Hey, what type of mic are you going to use? Cardioid or Omni? CSI Deacon is asking.
We're now here. These here are... I'm going to say Cardinal.
So the other option.
Oh my. These mics actually, guys, are the best buy we ever got. The quality of these at a ridiculously low price, easily comparable to the hundreds of dollars and then some. I cannot be happier. I will sing the praise. And it's an Amazon brand, not expensive, and I just can't say enough good things. I cannot. They've been working great. Sound quality is great. It is, guys, for a fraction of the price. Nothing but great things to say.
It's listed in our equipment list in Amazon affiliate links on Amazon Canada and Amazon US for international shipping. So if you are interested in that, check it out. As Andrew stops buying the stuff for the studio, we're going to be adding things to the list for you if you want to check out the details. Right now there's just the basics that we used to have before all this new setup, but if you're interested in mics, they are listed in the links that I just provided in the chat, and they're also down below in the description.
And that was in Canadian prices, guys, so in the States you're looking at about $70, I would say, around there. So I returned. I was checking my notifications. Not a problem. There should be a lot of snow in Mount Tremblant by now. Can't wait to go back there. Yeah, we were up, 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
They were still using snow machines. They were keeping it going. It's been, like I said, we got hit really hard, and then we got some real warm weather after it. So
it's actually on sale now in States for $69.99.
$70.
It used to be $169.95.
Oh, no, that's another one. Kernel condenser microphone. There's 2 of them. That's, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, that's the one that has been there.
Okay, that's funny. That's strange because there is another one that's 160 some.
Well, this one is for $70 right now plus shipping. So
I'll have to look at it after.
And that's the US one.
Okie doke.
Because we have both links for US and for Canada.
Alrighty, guys, there you go. Well,
oh my God, seriously.
Actually, those lips are look like a mountain goat. You're walking across your face. Yeah, exactly. I've said that before. They look like tracks. See, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. Thank you. Thank you for that.
What do we normally do on Christmas
Swamp
Eve?
Picker, you take care. Always a pleasure, my friend. Stay awesome. Stay awesome. And Real Wicked Canadian, how are you? Great to see you.
Now, let's switch the gears. What do you normally do on Christmas Eve? In fact, it's a little bit different here. See, in Europe, where I come from, we used to have, and French population here as well, is celebrating Christmas and Christmas Eve usually.
Yep.
In North America, the English part of North Americans are celebrating it on Christmas Day. Like Christmas morning, they wake up. We wake up now. The kids, look at the tree for gifts and all of that, and then we kind of have lunch, dinner thingy with turkey and all of that. So it's all Christmas Day. I do miss a little bit of a Christmas Eve thing, because we used to do that. Like the Christmas Eve would be the central thing with the mass, going to the church sometimes in the midnight and so on. What we do now, which is really neat, when we do spend our time at my in-laws for Christmas, we do have, like, in the kitchen we talk and sometimes play cards, and kids are allowed to get one gift usually before they go to bed. So yeah, so that's what we do on Christmas Eve. It's a bit different in North America than it is in most of the Europe.
Most definitely. And that's right, because the French do the same thing here.
Yeah.
It's a midnight mass, then go home, and usually traditionally for the French here, it's a meat pie is the big meal they have, and everybody has a big meal and then starts opening their gifts and that. So
Nighthawk, yeah, it's okay. You're not mentioning your video or anything like that. So drawing your comic book, that is awesome. Check out Atero Studios if you haven't checked him out. He's a good friend of ours. Atero Studios, he's a comic book drawer as well, and we love him, so check him out.
The Barnyard Chicken says, we have always celebrated on Christmas Eve when I was growing up, and Suzak says we do the same here. Mm-hmm. Hey there, Sparkle Beauty by Idiana Zaporte. I'm always worried I'm going to screw up your name. It's so great to see you, as well as the glorious JVB. Welcome. Great to see you. Great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It's Creator Therapy, guys. We're just hanging out with you, talking it out a little bit. It's nice. This is actually nice to kind of just get to mingle more with you guys. And yes, the Artist Devil draws as well. That's right.
Oh, he's so talented. He sends us his stuff every so often. Super talented, Artist Devil.
Definitely. Tons and tons of talent. Trapper J Outdoors, great to see. Hope you're doing fantastic. This Prudent Gal and Grimes Finds is in the house. How are you, buddy? Great to see you. We were just talking a while ago about you. Were your ears burning, my friend? Were they? I hope not. Literally. Fantastic to see you. He passed 13,000, guys. He got another 1,000 subscribers this week.
That
Unbelievable.
Is awesome.
And the views to back it.
Getting to that million. The latest at the end of next year. That's the latest, if not earlier. I think it's going to be earlier.
I told him now, I said I'm worried. I want to be there for his 20th. I want to catch it so he can do it here. I'm almost worried at this point now he's going to do it before Christmas or when we're gone.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Before New Year's.
Yeah. The channel's growing like fire. And you know what? Rightfully so. Fantastic channel.
Oh, Brant, yeah, it's the same thing. Wanted to have a special shout out to the Art of Handmade Dolls and stuff who sent over to us the pictures of the Christmas train, and also did a video for us and the kids to watch with, because we missed it this year. We have done it for years. Years and years to go watch the Christmas train, and we missed it completely this year with everything going on. And the Art of Handmade Dolls and stuff just sent it over to us, the video. And
that was really kind of you. Thank you so much for thinking of us. I also want to welcome Wood Pigeon Outdoors. I made it. Great to see you, and help me if you can. How are you? Great to see you. Ray the Fam, how you doing? Hope all is well. The Still Winter Nation, Ian is in the house. Guys, I'm going to do a little push right now for another channel. Hang on 1 second here. 1 second. Okay. There we go, guys. There we go, guys. This is a fantastic channel, the Still Winter Nation. Make sure to check this guy out. Another one, we were talking tonight about live streams and options for live streams. Guys, this is a channel that's doing it right. And you definitely want to check him out. Very, very, very entertaining. Puts a ton of work into what he does. It's so impressive. I just can't say enough good things about him. So Definitely, there you go, guys. If you haven't checked out the Still Winter Nation, make sure to give them a watch. You will not be disappointed. And we need more people doing. This is the option with a lot of live streams. And when we were talking a while ago, is this whole thing like almost it all leads back into networking streams, and that's what we're saying. You can do live streams and do more than that. Jim is another example. I was talking a while ago about Jim. These channels are doing great things on here. Grimes Finds does a lot of uploading, but some live streams as well. Great stuff out there, guys. There is a lot you can do with them. I believe we're kind of on the frontier of live streams, and we still kind of have to prove ourselves, the legitimacy of them. And channels like that are really doing it. Nomadic Bike as well. I mean, you know, hanging out with everybody and that he's been doing for a long time really captures where he is at the moment and stuff like that. Something different, guys, is what it is. Always trying to do something that's a little more original than what the other person is. Don't worry about what the other one made their success onto and what they did to get noticed and all that stuff. It's how you get noticed for what you're doing is what really counts. Nanya, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome. Hope you're having a great one. Hope you guys are all having a great one. And folks, if you haven't hit that like button, please do. It really does help out a lot. Out in the country, great to see you as well. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome back, Sanya.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Oh, awesome.
Awesome?
Yeah.
Awesome. How's it going, everyone? Everyone's doing great out in the country. Lives are great, especially for people who love you and your content. Well, I mean, really, the thinking between lives and videos should be the exact same. All the same principles are there. Is doing what people want to watch. Making it engaging, not just turn on the camera and go. There's got to be something there. There's got to be a hook the same way as any other video. It is really important. Pixel P just popped in as a like and share.
Hey.
How are you? Love the lippy stuff. Yeah.
Good to see you.
There's enough of it. There's enough of it. She went a bit hog wild tonight with the... Before you get that taken wrong, it's an expression, okay? Anybody will explain it? It's got none. Every time I do one of these things, she takes it literally and takes the word of it and runs with it like I'm saying something derogatory to her.
I'm collecting all these, so thank you for adding
would
one.
Would you like to give them the list?
Oh, it's all good. I'm sure they have heard it too, so.
And your new beard, yeah, or lack of. Yeah, I'm pretty much down to the basics on this
look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clean shaven almost.
Almost. Just enough of a reminder that something was there before.
Yeah.
It's like a monument to what was there before.
Well, you need to have some.
Either way, you have to make a show. Exactly, Nomadic Bike. A show is a show is a show. We're here primarily to entertain people, and that cannot get lost in any shape or form, whether it's live, whether it's an upload. That's what it's about. That's what it comes down to in the end. And if you're missing that factor and just going on to say it's on, yes, it is easier to go live if you're not going to do anything. I fully agree. If you're just going to go there and be on, yeah, turn on the camera and go. But you get out of what you put into it, always. Johnny Pockney, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. This year's Halloween live stream was great. Yeah, I was just looking at the thumbnail today, actually, with that. Yeah. Networking. I was laughing. I was thinking about that.
Yeah, our Facebook has a selfie as well. I think it was was neat. Was cool like that. You know. Hopefully, if we have enough time, we do something special for Christmas as well. But definitely, thank you so much for appreciating that. Like having fun, you know. You're gonna have some fun too.
Definitely. You can have fun and be professional, guys. There is always that into it. You know, you treat it. Some people say, well, I'm just not in it. It's like a hobby. Well, you look at the mono railway guys. They have a hobby, but they take it very seriously. You have to make part of your hobby YouTube. You have to make the analytics part of your hobby. You have to make learning how to design and edit, whether it's the images for your thumbnails or your videos. All that has to be part of the hobby. Because you work hard on what you do. It is important to make all those parts count in what you do. Hot Sauce Junkie, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Always great to have you in. The great channels are the ones that will teach you how to grow food because there's food shortage coming. Yeah? You know what? I remember sometimes somebody said something to me and they said, Well, my channel is really important. I don't know why everybody's not watching it. Well, really, everybody's is. No matter what you do on here, it has a value if you give it some value. It really does. Everything is important, even if it's just silliness, but silliness done well. That's 5 minutes of somebody's day where they actually got to get away from their problems and relax, and that's what they went looking for. It's not dependent on the content, what it's about. It's dependent on how the person reacts to it if you give them what they need. And if I go searching for something, because there's a term that gets thrown around a lot, and it drives me absolutely crazy, is organic views. I'm going to let you in on a little secret with organic. Organic means anybody that will watch what you're fucking making. Okay? And I'm sorry, I'm just going to cut straight out into it. I'm a great example of organic viewer. You are. Xenia is. Everybody is. I don't watch everything in full, like tap dance across the ground and give it a stamp. If I'm looking for how to change a headlight in my car, I might watch 15 videos. I'll go 3 seconds into one. This sucks. Hate this guy's voice. This is dragging too long. This is not even what it was about before I find the video that I'll watch full. It's not that I was against everybody or trying to bring down their numbers and stuff like that. It's because I found out where I needed to go to get what I needed to get. And we have to realize this, guys. It drives me crazy how much organic is getting thrown around in the last year. It makes me sick by times. Organic views is people watching what you do because there's a value into it.
Organic is not to watch in full, leave a comment and like. That's not organic.
I watched channels that help me a lot, but I've jumped through in a section. I'm learning how to do a new editing trick in Premiere, and I'll jump it across 5 times. I did watch it. I did not watch it in full, but I surely appreciated it. And yes, I'll leave a like or a comment if I feel so. But everything is organic. Those are how people watch. Nobody watches, Xenia comes to me. Andrew, we gotta get out the house on fire. Wait. I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds more to go so I can give this an organic view in full. Then we'll run out of the house. It don't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Hey there, East Dad, how are you? Reckless FPV, great to see you. Hope you're doing. West Haven in the house, how are you? Great to see you. I mean, guys, that's what it's about, okay? Yes, it helps us when it's watched all the way through, but not everybody's going to... If they watched all the way through, it should be because they got benefit out was into it. You know? Gosh, nearly 4 a.m. here. Where did the time go? It's been so lovely tonight with you guys. Thank you so much. Keep smiling. Love you guys. Suzex, you're such a pleasure. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. No, let's hook up and grow. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this is something that's going to be changing. I am going to be like removing and timing out a lot coming up even harder on all the let's grow comments and that. I am so sick of seeing them. I cannot even begin to put in words how much. And I know it's hard sometimes because it's in other channels. They do that. All the power to them. But I just despise it now at this point. I will say for the record, on the record, anybody can quote me on this. Farmall Fanatic, let's go, let's grow. That was his statement, and I stood by it, and I enjoyed it. But it has been hoarded out so badly. I feel awful for him. That was his catchphrase. Just like us with the wheel, that was his. And I just can't, just talk to people. I can't push enough. Just talk to people. That's all you got to do. I really mean that. Because otherwise, I just don't like what it stands for. I know, because I would like to say fully what I want to say, but I don't want to explode. And it's not just, there's lots doing it. I'm just sick of it. Honestly, I'm sick of it. I can't even stand to see it anymore. Thank you so much, Rock Truck Rob. That's looking good. East Dad, you have a fantastic weekend, and be well, my friend. Be well. Can you put that in the description? You know what? I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to make another one to go down. That's a good point. And I've been thinking about updating that. And I'm going to have to put it. I don't want to grow. I'd rather take a nap. Oh my God almighty. All right. We got ourselves a smart ass, I guess. There you go. Here,
Violent. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to a timeout. How's that? And the next time we'll be
West
out.
Haven is here, and Wood Pigeon Outdoors is saying, is everyone done their Christmas shopping? If not, check out hashtag Blue and Troop merch. Also, the new Super Sticker Super Chat merch. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. Yes, if you order now, you can still get it delivered by Christmas.
Yes, that's
so
right.
you can buy it for your gifts. That's right.
We forgot about all that stuff tonight. We've been kind of on the chill. So.
Damon, yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you.
So there you go, guys. There you go, folks. So yeah, if you can check it out, it's definitely still available for Christmas, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so.
with standard shipping, so you don't have to like pay extra for anything. So that's great.
Oh my God, I love that. I gotta quote that. Gary is the king of quotes. Conversation makes you successful here. There's an opportunity to win here if you're kind and thoughtful.
Oh yeah.
So well said, my friend. So well said. Gary is the epitome of YouTuber class. Always love it, man. Thank you so very much for that. You couldn't have put it any better. If anyone does have any questions for me, please feel free to ask me if you really like to answer your questions. There you go. I would like it if I could grow a bit. I'm only 5'1", about 150 centimeters. Pixie. You are 10 feet tall in personality, my dear. You don't need to. You don't need to whatsoever. Dilo Flo, how are you?
Brent was also asking, I don't know if you read it about the interviews, if you're gonna have the interviews still.
Yeah, this fall kind of went a little bit more bizarre on YouTube and in real life and between the two of them, but definitely something's coming back in some shape or form, let's just say. I just started making my own merch. That is awesome, Reckless FPV. Congrats. Fantastic. That's the way to do it. Yeah, also ask people their videos they want. I see a lot of people, I like that they're using polls now in the community tab and seeing what their viewers want to see. Great Kid is doing amazing with that.
Yes.
What's your next, what would you like to see more of? Which part of Scum game do you want me to focus on more and all that stuff? It's an awesome way to do things to keep your audience engaged and get even more of a better direction where you want to go. But your algorithm tells you a lot, guys. It really does. You can see points where you're losing people and gaining people. Look at those moments and see what was going on when those things happen. I might have class, but my channel is a discipline. Oh, I don't think so, Gary. I don't think so. And I think it just takes time, my friend.
Did you forget? You got that word for the most improved channel of the year.
Yes, you did. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And we mean that, so.
Oh, thank you, West. Hey, Elena, and a ton of love to you as well. You and the family. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Nighthawk Warrior says, I like straw polls. I think they're a great way to interact with your audience. I really do.
Oh, and yes, Festivus is coming up on the 23rd. 23rd, yep. Monday. Yes, that's right.
Festivus, one of the greatest holiday ideas of all time. That's a nice crescent wrench, but I think y'all show more like a 32 millimeter. Oh my God almighty. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I left up the merch so long. Everyone here is amazing. Hey, it's in this is the night, so it's not as busy as the other ones, but it's such a great chance just to hang out with you guys, and that it really is. This is always awesome. So. And just as a side note, they were playing with our numbers a little bit tonight and bringing them down. But you know what? That just plays in yesterday. They go up and down with us sometimes. But nonetheless, see, it doesn't phase anything because we're still having a fantastic time with you guys. I know you can get tough
Yeah, that's
shit.
our conversation.
Oh, okay.
Don't get into our conversation here, okay? I'm having conversation with this amazing drop.
All my flights have been grounded for weather. I might have to start shooting from the ground in the meantime. You can do that. You can also do like care for drones. You can do more of the behind the scenes, prepping your drones for winter, things you're looking forward to buy at Christmas time or unboxing day for your drones. 5 things for this, 5 things for that. Those things can go really far. How to fix things on drone, how to customize, all those things. You can really...
Oh, yes.
There's all kinds of options like that you can play with.
Naomi Slot Channel, good to see you.
Hey.
Backyard Gardener and Elsie Adventures is here as well. Any changes or plans for changes for your channel for 2020? Backyard Gardener is asking.
Yes, there is a lot. there is a lot coming. We're working on it. New layout. Most likely a second channel is coming, which will be all uploads. That's way off the mark. We were supposed to have that ready in September. And some things we talked about, some things we're not sure yet, but yeah, we shall see. Big Matt Productions, how are you? Great to see you. Welcome back. And North of 54 Cinematography. I've been sitting quietly listening and watching the conversation tonight, but now I have to depart for sleep. Take care, everyone. North of 45, you are awesome. You have a great night.
Thank you so much. Yes, have a great weekend.
And we appreciate it. We have no problem with somebody learning, but if you can at the end, just let us know you're here. That's really awesome. So we can just at least thank you for it. Loved your Christmas song playlist, Pixel Pia says.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, guys, if you want to listen with us together, you can add your own songs. We have created a playlist for winter and holiday vibes, a little bit of Canadian, a little bit of American, a whole bunch of different old and new Christmas and holiday songs. And you can add your favorite there too, so we can all listen together. So check that out on Spotify. I'll put the link in the chat. Oh, yes. Oh, cool. The amazing drop. Yes, we are container homes. Wow, yeah, we have looked at it so much. Mm-hmm. My God, that's our dream.
Yep.
Yeah, so definitely something, hopefully something coming up at some point in our lives.
We have some land in Latvia still, and that's what I'd like to put over there as a container home. I would love to do it. Will we get to do it? I don't know, but I would love to.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But definitely something we're thinking about. Brian is here also listening. Wrapping gifts for the kiddos. Ooh, you're a good one. I usually do that in the last week or not the day before. It's like scrambling. I do like it though. I put the music on or something, a Christmas movie, and like I do it all at once. I'm not super prepped beforehand usually, so yeah, that's something. Reckless FPV, good night and sweet dreams to you as well. Thank you. Big Mad Productions, hello and welcome back to you.
And this is our favorite Christmas song. I can't wait to start listening to it, actually. I just went to look it up, the Progies Guys' Fairy Tale of New York.
Yeah.
Just this amazing, amazing song. If anybody hasn't heard it yet, it's not for the lighthearted, I'll tell you right now, but there's an honesty into it and just something. So it's about a couple who end up in, they're from overseas, that come over to Canada. They immigrate over and they're just a mess, and they wake up on Christmas Day in jail, and it's heart-wrenching song.
It is, but it's such an essential song for the time.
Mm-hmm. I'm drawing thumbnail sketches to be pages in my comic book. That is awesome. Did you know the reason Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a red nose was that he snorted cocaine in order to fly? I think I read that in a Christmas kids book one time, CSID con.
Oh my
You
God.
are on a roll tonight. You are on a roll, my friend.
Oh my God.
You guys are too much. You guys are absolutely awesome. There we go. I'll Christmas shop the day or two before Christmas. That's hey, some people do their best work under pressure like that, and to some people that's the part of the holidays they enjoy the most. Rock Truck Rob, you take care of yourself, my friend. Always fantastic. So glad to have you back after the summer. I know how busy you are in the summer months working that, but it's great to have you back. Thank you so much for coming. Christmas is awesome. It is. And you know, that's what I loved about when I went to Latvia, was seeing Christmas the first year there more like a Christmas I had always wished for. Not that my parents were like extravagant, just the whole North American buy. There's your love. Here's your, I bought you this. This is how much I loved you this year by going broke. It was nice to see Christmas. And for the record, it's not like nobody has any money over there or anything like that. It had nothing to do with it. It was just more about minimal gifts, the real season about being together and that. And that was always a real eye-opener for me. I don't want to say eye-opener because I did want it, but I just didn't see it in practice. And it made such a great feeling onto it. I don't know, I just always will think of that. It's great to have Christmas, but I don't believe in going bankrupt over it. I don't believe in having 3 months of misery after worrying and scratching. It's not a way to buy love. It shouldn't be a way to buy love. Hey, Colorado Fisher, great to see you. Happy Friday to you as well. Hope you're doing fantastic. Yep, it's the most wonderful time of year when you get robbed. The criminals will let you, will tell you Merry Christmas as they run away with your stuff. Jim Apple, always bringing that little bit of beauty into it. Always bringing that little bit of beauty. Belarus and Latvia are beautiful areas of Europe, the Amazing Drop says.
Yes.
I would love to go to Belarus. And now they've lifted, you don't have to have a visa as long as you fly in and stay less than, I think it's 5 days.
5 days, yeah.
Yep.
You have to fly in. You can't drive in, though, but yeah, it's 5 days now.
I would love to go over.
I think definitely next time when we go to Europe, maybe when we go home, then.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Next time we're anywhere close to Eastern Europe, it is a Belarus bound for sure. I'm still kicking my ass that we didn't go to Russia in 2008.
Well, the situation back then was a little bit more, than it is now. So.
I'm out cleaning time. All right, you take care. Okay, be well. Good luck with the cleaning.
If I do vlogs, should I put vlogs in my name? You could. It wouldn't harm you. Definitely would. I think it would help, especially when we're smaller. If we could, we would change the name.
Yep. Not that I'm not proud of it, not anything about it, but it just would have been something more geared towards what we do, especially doing live streaming and all that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Now it's too late because you guys are searching for our name. It would be like the whole rebranding thing. I mean, it could still happen, but it just takes a whole bit different attitude towards that then.
I am going to bed. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. You did more than pop in. You were here for a while, Pixel P, and it's always great to have you in.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, and I just added the Fairy Tale of New York to the playlist as well, guys. So if you want to check it out tonight and add your favorites too. I'm looking forward to your favorites.
The career. Whoa, I come.
I know, right? He looks going different.
You look great. You got a haircut today.
Oh, well, yeah. Thank you, and thanks to you. I wasn't planning on that at all, and thank you. But you are like a night and day. Looks beautiful.
This the lipstick is giving the beautiful. See what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be alone for the holidays and my birthday. I like to go someplace warm if I could. Maybe this year I will give a big fire outdoors for the day if it's nice. That would be awesome if you could do it. I think that'd be fantastic.
Definitely. And sometimes it's okay just to have your time for yourself, and just plan something that you can treat yourself. Do stuff that you love, drink hot chocolate, things like that.
There's nobody around. There's nobody to ruin it on you, so that you can look at it that way.
Yes, my God. Super Sika Super Chat, Super Sika Super Chat, Super Sika Super Chat, Pixel Be Teaching and Learning. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. I love those little hippos. She always sends the hippos. Thank you so much for that. Super Sika Super Chat. Can't even pronounce it anymore. Thank you so much and have a great weekend. Thank you.
Stereo Spaceman volume going down now.
Too late. Larry Johnson.
Hey,
hello.
Larry, how are you?
Hello.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Try the south of France. It's really nice. Yeah. You see, Europe, and I love Europe. I mean, I come from Europe. But I find, and Andrew has traveled there a lot as well, I find after a while, unless you go to the countryside, it starts to look almost the same.
Especially because the countries are so close, a lot of them share the exact same lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it does get a bit. I mean, I just love the feeling of being there, but Europe and Central Germany up through into Latvia and down below. I mean, you're kind of getting a lot of the red brick, red. Oh my God, those clay roofs. And, you see a lot of the same in between it.
Yeah.
Not that the people aren't great, and there is variations in the culture to some extent, but you'll have a lot of meals that are the same between them and stuff like that. Maybe a bit more spice here and there. Not to say that they're all bland. I mean, it's the same as the States or Canada. Canada's hard just because of the size of our provinces. You guys are divided up into so many individual states. You kind of have the same effect as Europe. You go more into sections, northeast, southwest, etc. Have a lot in common. So, but nonetheless, I love it over there. I do. And
yeah, no, it is. It's definitely. But that's why the rural areas, like you definitely should go, if you haven't been in Europe, you should go and visit all the major capitals and stuff just to see it, like Berlin Wall, Paris, Eiffel Tower, like all of the things that are there that are always a must see. But if you have been there already, then definitely like the countryside is something that is more, the people, the culture and things like that. That is more, I think, than the central.
Definitely, and it is the people. Like I have a thing that's so weird because I do not like doing North American tours. If I'm somewhere, I don't want to have what I have over here. I want the exact opposite. I want everything that I can't do, get, or see. Or otherwise, what's the point of traveling? I hear people doing that and they go over, oh, well, back in Michigan, we got this. Well, then stay in Michigan. If you're so obsessed with it, you're just over there telling people, enjoy the moment there. But I always go to a McDonald's. Because it's a great place to charge your phone and that. There's always free Wi-Fi for the most part, almost everywhere in McDonald's. And I love looking at their prices because it gives you a feel. McDonald's and supermarkets, if you have only one day in a city, go there because you'll get the best feel for the locals. McDonald's, you'll get an idea for what the prices are at and stuff like that, the economy in that country. And the supermarket, because you'll get a real feel for the local people and what's the day to day. Like a great example is when we're in Latvia. Our meat section here would be our beef section would be the size of their pork section. The beef is very minimal compared to here. They don't have many cuts, like we have ribeye and all this T-bone, et cetera. That's pretty much non-existent there. You're mostly just going to get ground beef, cube beef, a lot of what do you call it there from the knee down?
Calf?
Calf. Yeah, the calf, the leg. But it's mostly pork, and then chicken, and then beef is the smallest part of all. Things like that I've always find really interesting. Yes, I totally agree with Andrew when visiting places. Well, yeah, why spend all that money and all that to go through just to look for what you already got? I don't see the point into it. I've always found that no matter where you go, people have the same mindset. They just want to raise family, be happy, and have a future for the kids.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
so well said.
That's so well said. That's
So
a
well
human. We're all like humans, no matter where we come from, where we are. So that's for sure, definitely.
And it gets polarized a lot, especially in North America. I find there's this look to the news. It's always the bad part, especially harder countries and stuff like that. Like I ended up in Bratislava, which is not exactly the easiest place. Bratislava is like when I first tell some people I was going to Latvia, they almost had like a place like Bratislava in their head.
Yeah.
Clean you up. I'm taking makeup off your face. What was that all about? I'm taking makeup on your face and you've drenched me in it.
Well, I needed to. And yes, he has lipstick on his face, and I talk. Yes, that happened around an hour ago.
It was like I was putting radioactive material on you or something like that.
Well, almost. wasn't far from it. Yes, CSI.
Okay, guys, I gotta pause the show for a second. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. There. Just pardon me for a second. I gotta nurture Senya. Come here. There you go.
This is so patronizing.
No. Head down. Head down. Alrighty, guys, and back to the show. There we go. Alrighty, folks. She's not drenching you, Andrew. She's blotting the lipstick.
Blotting,
yeah. That's a good. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good choice of words. That's a fair assessment. Yeah.
What Pigeon Outdoors was saying earlier that he has started his viewers actually visiting him in the store now, saying hi.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is so cool. I love that.
That is so cool. Yeah.
Big Matt Productions is here. Hello.
Hey. Welcome.
Yeah, our food is under wrap and cut up already. Well, yes, if you go to the butcher's there, you actually say what you want, which part what you want, like it is there. Here it is all cut up already. Oh.
What was weird over there was women sitting down because they do longer shifts at the cashier, so almost all of them have a chair, for instance. I found that so weird when I go in there. Not see them standing.
Well, you work 12-hour shifts. Usually, it's like no break in between. Like there's, yeah.
The babushkas, the older women sweeping the sidewalks, like that really stuck with me. That part I didn't like.
Every house has to have a yard keeper, basically that keeps in a front of the house, like any condo or apartment building, that keeps in front of the house neat. And usually that yard keeper is somebody living in the first floor, which usually ends up being one of the babushkas or old ladies that are 70, 80 years old, they get minimum wage, which there, I don't know now, but at the time was like around $160. Well, yeah, something like that, a month. So it was literally like so low.
Doing the sidewalks and all that. Like,
Yeah.
I see all these women dressed in black, and they all black, all the way down, just sweeping away like that. That was a part. Certain things were definitely culture shock, but
Bull balls, you just asked for bull balls. And last night, no, when was it? Well, a couple nights before, we talked about beaver balls, so you can get that too.
who said blue balls?
Bull.
Oh, bull balls.
Yeah.
Oh, prairie oysters. Yeah. They said blue balls. I was going to say that's a whole other thing altogether.
Yeah, no, we talked about beaver balls the other night, so it always comes back to that. I don't know.
Somewhere balls will end up in the conversation at some point, somewhere.
And the major price difference is paying with plastic or cash. Well, yes, yeah. Although we have had, I think, plastic, we have had longer than here with a chip, you know, like a chip was in Europe first.
Yeah.
But it's still, you can buy a lot of things cash, cheaper, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, too, they're smaller countries, so it's easier to implement stuff like that. That's why they tend to get there first. The technology's there because they can do it countrywide without such a mass population. And so, unfortunately, it's great, but unfortunately, sometimes it ends up like a bit of a testing ground. Mm-hmm. So
Beaver tail. Yeah, beaver tail too, wood pigeon. If you can send any of those crispy ones over, would really love that. But no, we're talking about beaver balls. Lincoln Central Coins is here. Good to see you.
Hey, how are you?
And Kume, hello. It's been a while. Hello, how are you? Happy Vlogs joining us as well. Good to see you. How are you?
hope you're doing fantastic. Great to have you in. Here is a picture in Latvia. This is our middle son. And yes, I was arguing the whole time to cut his hair. So I'm just saying for the record, his mother was more against it. It eventually did get cut off. So, but yeah, that was in Latvia. Yeah.
I look there that I'm drunk or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Or half asleep. I don't know what was. Which one was it?
Maybe you were.
I think it's Flash. Hopefully.
Is it?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. My God, that was like. What, 11 years ago or something like that? I don't know.
It goes too fast. It goes too fast. Too fast.
I wonder about that testing ground as well. Yeah, right? Now we're going to get into the family album. So if you want to run, this is the time.
Oh, there you go, guys. There you go. No, I'm not going to get into them.
Before the red eye correction. No,
Yeah.
well, I was just joking.
Time flies. It definitely does. Way, way, way too fast.
You're not able to do any more videos. Why not? What happened?
Looks like Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, I like that. ZZ Toppling. That was me and our middle son when he was little.
We have 3 kids.
Yeah.
One is going to be 22 in a couple of days. One just turned 9, and one is 13.
Yep.
Well, you're not going to show the other picture?
Heart and lung disease. I'm not able to do any more videos, but I want to watch. That should be count for some. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, heart goes out to you, Lincoln.
Yes, please take care of yourself. My God.
We're awful at checking emails. I got to find a way to get you set up for Twitter, even if it's just for us to communicate, set it up for private messages back and forth and that, just so we can keep in touch more. Sorry to hear that, buddy. A ton of love to you. No, it's not all good, buddy.
I'm glad you're able to come in, though. Still, even though you don't create the content, you know, it's good to see you.
Always welcome to here anytime, anytime. A ton of love to you. The Amazing Drop says, tell me about it. My girl was cute and innocent. Now she's a art supplies biking machine. Oh my God, you guys are just too funny.
Nighthawk Warrior says, I'm always happy to hear when people who watch my content or see my drawings in person say to me that it inspired them to take up art. It's always great to hear that, so I get really excited. Oh, yes, that's one of the best part of creating videos or any kind of content out there is that feedback that you get for sure. That's so nice.
That's what we're on here for, guys, is to share. So definitely it feels good when people enjoy what you do and get some benefit out of it, for sure. It makes it worthwhile. So, and by you sharing your artwork or anybody sharing what they do on here, their passion, that's a part of it, is inspiring other people. So, but I just looked at the time, guys. I realized that we've been on for 2.5 hours, guys, and lots to do tomorrow morning, so we got to take off. But it's been really good hanging out with you all tonight. Thank you so much for coming. If you haven't hit the like button, if you can do that, it really does help out a lot. And it was just nice talking with you guys. A little more low key in that. This is just what the doctor ordered. So great to hang with you.
It's great hanging out with you and just chat about everything and anything. And good to see you all. Have sweet dreams and have a great weekend.
Be well, guys. Take care of yourself. We'll see you really soon. Stay awesome.